So anyway, let's talk. Let's do some commentary on what just happened today. Okay, today, not yesterday, not last week, not 2 years ago, but today. Now, when was it that I come out? I want to say it was the day before yesterday that I said, or was it in my members only? I can't even remember if I said it in my members only or the day before yesterday. But I said that the daughter seems, I said it looked like she a little on the spectrum. And the reason why I said that because most 23, 24-year-old girls are very helpful around the house. I know my child is. When my child was home, she was very helpful. Sometimes she made a meal for the whole house. She said, I always say if your child ain't working by the age the law allows, your child is behind the curve. Girl, sister, teacher, you better say that. And that's, we always taught that to our children. We always said, hey, Slim Bull, she said 2 women for beards, and it still didn't work. Oh, you wait till I break this poem down, Slim Bit Bull. You got to be here when I break this poem down. You're going to want to hear this. You hear me? But listen, we always told our children, you either work or go to school. But what you're not going to do is be grown and lazy, especially if you living up under our roof. You go to school or you work. Now, yeah, you can have some time off, right? You can have some time to figure out what it is you want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But baby, how much time do you think you need? Not much. You hear me? Not much. So anyway, 2 days ago, I said on my panel that the daughter didn't seem very useful, that we never see her cooking, cleaning, not even really taking care of her daughter. And some of y'all came back and said, well, she does do the daughter hair, and that's about it. Okay? Because the grandmama do everything else. So after I said that, lo and behold, guess who's in the damn kitchen? And y'all know this ain't got nothing to do with nobody but Kevin. Look at Kevin looking in the camera. This has nothing to do with the daughter, really. This is all Kevin's ego. Kevin didn't like the fact that I said that his daughter was useless at 23, 24 in the house, to move across the country with them and don't do shit. Okay? Don't do nothing. Don't cook. Don't clean. Don't take care of her daughter. All you ever see is her laying around and him taking food to her while she's in her bedroom, knocking on her door and giving her breakfast, knocking on her door and giving her lunch, knocking on her door and giving her dinner. So when I called it out, Kevin got her in there cooking. Let's take a listen because, baby, the conversation is more important than you seeing her cooking, okay? Let's listen. Let's break this video down. And all this noise and echoing and shit, this is Kevin's side. Kevin, you need a new microphone, okay? I know you listening. Go to a store in Columbia. Hold on, let me get some of this other stuff down right quick. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. You need to go to a store in Columbia and get a new microphone, okay? You got too much echo noise. You need to do some noise canceling or something in your background because it is horrible. No one can hear clearly, okay? This is all your videos. You need to go get a new mic, pin one on you, and while you still talk on your phone, go get you a new microphone because this ain't it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna need you to do that. All this noise is annoying. We cannot hear everything you saying with this loud ass noise. All right, here we go. Exactly. Randa's Wise says, remember when the daughter, little girl ran away in the store and she wasn't even paying attention and didn't even run after her? Hell, the grandfather went and grabbed her hand, but the mama said that like it wasn't shit. Like, that ain't my child. That's y'all child. That's y'all child. I ain't running behind her. I mean, if it was my child, I would have ran behind my daughter. First of all, I would have had her hand while we're in a store in another country any damn way. Okay. I would have had her hand even if we was here in America. I would have grabbed my child's hand and my grandkid's hand. That's my grandkids older than that baby. That baby 4. My grandkids, well, the ones that was just here, 5 and 6. We holding their hand crossing the street going into Chuck E. Cheese. You think we just gonna let them just run around? No. Hell no. We had their hands, baby. You better stop playing. Thank you, Cadillac Throw. She said, we love you. Keep being you. Stay on their necks. And will. This noise sounds horrible, but anyway. He made sure the camera was on her cooking and putting shit in the refrigerator. He made sure that camera was set up to capture her every move. We're going to get to the poem after this, y'all. We're going to get to the poem. Let me see if I can stomach this. I'm not going to watch the whole thing on this one right here. You got a damn point, Slim Bull. Where are the damn grandparents? We ain't never seen these kids with their grandparents. Have y'all noticed that? Where are the grandparents? Do they even, the only grandparent that they have are them? They the grandparents. But the kids don't have no grandparents. Where are the grandparents? Where is Janae's grandmama, grandfather? Where are the grandparents? You got three grown ass adults playing footsies together, but no damn grandparents around whatsoever. None. Absolutely none. Most kids I ever encountered had at least one grandparent. Exactly. And if they had a grandparent, the grandparent would have had that 23-year-old in there cooking. Do you hear me? That 20, my daughter just went and celebrated her grandmother's 90th birthday. And baby, when I tell you she's 90 years old and still walking outside, walking miles outside, I told my ex the other day, I said, I'm gonna be just like your mama. His mamas take vitamins and go walking every day at 90 years old. Tell me who do that. Tell me where you do that at. 90 years old, still walking. That's how I want to be, y'all. You hear me? That's exactly how I want to be. Say no to drugs, okay? Say no to drugs. I have never seen the grandfather come visit them ever. That grandfather don't leave Forest City. He ain't going to see no damn body. I ain't never seen him in Atlanta, Georgia, or nowhere. He's just not involved. And I don't get that because we'll travel across seas to see our damn grandkids. We don't give a damn. Even when we move to Panama next year, y'all gonna see our black asses flying back over here to the US of A to see our grandkids. And they're gonna be flying to see us too, but we damn sure gonna be flying to see our grandkids. Ain't no way we're gonna go a whole year, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and not see our grandkids. Just not gonna do that. Just not gonna do that at all. No, we are very involved grandparents, very involved. But the grandfather ain't going, he ain't moving a muscle to see them damn grandkids. If y'all ain't stopping by his house in Forest City, then the hell with the grandkids. He don't care. And he ain't that old. He's only in his 60s. That's not too old to be an involved grandparent. That's not too old. Okay? She looking like, Daddy, I'm only doing this shit because you got me in here with this damn camera in my face. Look how she patting that pancake. Now they got 28 people that live in that damn house. They need a damn grill so they can make 6 pancakes at a time. Why in the hell, why in the world is she making 1 pancake at a time? She act like they got a family of 3. Don't they got like 28, 38 people living up in there? How in the world do he not have a big ass grill where they making 12 or at least 8 pancakes at a time? Come on now. Let's talk about that for a minute, okay? She said, is this new footage? Yes, this is new footage. This is new footage, baby. This is in Melacanina, Colombia, okay? But she making 1 pancake at a time. All the pancakes gonna be cold before anybody eat. What the hell? And let me just say this, for anybody that don't like me breaking down what the hell his daughter doing, y'all can exit stage left because I don't give a fuck. And I mean that with all the fucks I can mean, okay? The fact that y'all break down somebody else, Brianna's life every single day, how she wipe her ass on the toilet and everything, take out the damn trash, and you think that I give a fuck what you think about me breaking down his daughter? Stage left. That's all I can say. Stage left. Forward march. Knee to the chest. Bye. Now this is so sickening. He asked his daughter, "What is she making?" As if he can't see out of his eyes that anybody, a fucking 1-year-old, would know she's making a pancake. If I say, "What am I making?" to my 1-year-old grandbaby, she gonna say, "Mima, you making a pancake?" This nigga said, "What are you making?" So she tells him what she making, and he says, "Have you ever made them before?" And she said, "Mm-hmm." He said, "Oh, okay, okay. Are you crazy? You got to prove to us like that. What do you make? You asking your 24-year-old daughter, what is she making? As if he don't know what a pancake look like, right? And then say, have you ever made them before? As if he ain't never seen it, okay? He had to ask her. And you can tell he just woke her up because she still had bags under her eyes. You can tell that he just woke her and said, get your lazy ass out of bed. They noticing you ain't doing shit around here, and you need to get your ass up in the kitchen. He asked her, what are you making? Have you ever made that before? Y'all listen. Listen, hold on. He about to ask her right now. You can tell she's not that experienced the way she's putting that butter in that pan all slow motion. Girl, she would have been put that damn pancake in there and whip that shit around. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it don't take all that. It don't take all of that. Look at her like, goddamn girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he's spilling shit all over the place over there. He up here stirring up eggs in a bowl with a spoon. Okay, with a spoon. Okay, all right, y'all, let's go. Here you go. He about to ask her, what are you making? First of all, she got the butter or grease too close to the fire. You see the butter or grease right here? That's entirely too close to that fire. Okay, it's gonna melt that carton right there. Yeah, I'm judging her. I don't give a damn. But that's gonna melt that carton. She needs to move that butter or grease. But if she was an experienced cooker or she didn't cook more than once, she would know that shit. Okay. He about to ask her, what are you making? She said, huh? Like, nigga, you can't tell? I'm melting butter. I ain't making shit at the moment. I'm greasing the skillet. He said, what are you making? He said, you ever made them before? You ever made them before? She looked at him and said, mm-hmm, like, nigga, haven't you eaten them before? He literally asked his daughter, have she ever made them before? Why? Because he cared what the internet thinks of him. She said, huh? Like, nigga, you can't tell? What are you making? You ever made them before? You ever made them before? You ever made them before? And then she said, she shakes her head. He said, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know, that's sickening. I need to stop. I need to stop breaking Kevin down, y'all. Y'all want me to leave Kevin alone? We don't want H&M to get on me. Do we want to just leave Kevin alone? Cause y'all, this is sad. This is sad that he gotta ask his daughter, have you ever cooked before? And she's like, mm-hmm. He's like, oh, okay, okay, oh, okay. Y'all want me to leave him alone, y'all. mm, mm. I had Kevin to the point where he'll just stop camming up, period. Kevin will stop going. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to. I'm critiquing him. That is it. That's all, and that's within my rights. Okay, he's a public figure. She said, "Won't our people mad at H&M for the money shirt a few years ago?" Yeah, that's true. Yeah, H&M did do the monkey shirt a few years ago. Sure was. It sure was. They sure did have the little boy had the monkey on his shirt, and everybody was mad at H&M. I think he forgot about it. That's why he said they so diverse. He don't think saying anything about monkeys is derogatory. He doesn't think that. Y'all, let's continue, child. Let's continue. He said, "Have you ever made it before? Have you ever made it before?" She said, "Wait, you said I don't want him to get H&M on me. H&M is going to reach out to you." Yeah. He said his lawyers from H&M said they're going to stop all the critics from criticizing him. She said your breakdowns have him altering his everyday life regularly. This is so sad. He don't have any confidence in himself or his squad. Exactly. But he claimed, "I don't listen to her." Yes, you do. Every day. And it's okay because I enjoy your view. I enjoy your view. I watch you, Kevin. You might as well watch me. I'm so done. But Kevin, you ain't the only one that watch me. It's even those that say they're afraid for their life. They watch me too. They be like, "Oh, she's harassing me. I'm afraid for my life or whatever. But let me go see what she's talking about. Let me go listen to her." Yeah, okay. Keep watching, Bookie Booties. Keep watching. Do you know she's still melting that goddamn butter? Come on, Janae about to make me mad. She is still melting butter, y'all. Do y'all see that? She is still melting butter. Now, I don't even know if the stove is on at this point because the way she's still melting that butter, let's see how long she been melting butter. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back. Let's count the seconds. So she started putting the butter in at 217. Let's see how long it take her. 217. I'm sorry, it wasn't 217. Let's go back. She started the butter at 135. Okay. No, 133. Hold on, let me see what it is. Oh, 147. 147. No, 133. 133. 133, she started melting butter. 133. That's 1 minute and 33 seconds. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, boom. 133 to 226. So 226 minus 133. So that was 93 seconds, y'all. So 93 seconds to melt butter. Now I'm gonna do her a favor. I'm gonna do her a favor. I am. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to do her a favor. Now I ain't gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna show Kevin because I know. Okay, hold on. There's a thing that you can get, okay? And this is what I have. I have lots of them, okay? Kevin, I'm gonna need you to go on Amazon, and there's what you call a butter brush. I call it a butter brush, but it's just a basting pastry brush, okay? Kevin, I know you're watching. You can get 7 of these, 7 brushes that she could have put that butter in there, and she could have went ahead and just took that and put it around the pan right quick. It would have took every bit of 3 seconds, okay? That would have knocked down 90 seconds of her life. Go and get these brushes. You can get, right here it says, a set of 5 for $7.99. And Kevin, this is how they look. This is a pastry brush, okay? So if anybody that I know some of y'all Kevin lovers are over here, go on Amazon and gift him this silicone basting pastry brush set of 5. Heat resistant, so you ain't got to worry about it. It spreads oil. I do it for my olive oil too. I put olive oil on my salmon with this brush, okay? All right? You can also get it at Walmart if you got Wally World over in Colombia. They come 3 colors or different colors, multicolors, okay? But you get a set of 5. And you can literally spread your olive oil, your any type of oil, butter, sauce, barbecue sauce, whatever you need to spread quickly. So you literally can just take that butter and instead of spending 93 minutes of your life, this is how it look, Kevin. This is how that shit look right here. And you base your skillet, you base your meat. It well allows you to cover your food or your pan or your skillet. But I'm gonna need you to upgrade your kitchen essentials. Okay, go get you a basting pastry brush, silicone now because it's heat resistant. All right. That way she ain't got to sit there and do what she did. All right. So let's go on and get back to Janae. Janae, okay? That's how I butter my pancakes and everything. You hear me?
Nice.
She looks upset, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck. She looked like, why are we trying to please social media? Okay, hold on. Let me let Reese know I'm live. Hey, baby, I'm on live. It's okay. It's okay. I'll call you afterwards. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay, fine. So, she's like, why? Hey, Ashley D. She's like, why are we trying to please social media? Because that's the only reason why you came and woke me up early this morning. Hey, Callie, baby. So I just can't live no life where I cut my camera on for everything. Exactly, Callie. So she's mad because she's like, you got my face in this. I just woke up out of the bed. You got me in here cooking to please social media. This is to please social media. Because if she was really into this, she would be smiling, laughing. You know, she would have had a coffee or orange juice or whatever. And she wouldn't be looking like a mute right now. You know what I'm saying? She looking tired, drained, and I don't want to be in this motherfucker with y'all and this damn camera. You understand what I'm saying? When you cooking in the morning, honey, you got, boy, you child, it's the first thing in the morning. You happy. You happy, girl. You done got the coffee, caffeine in you and whatever. You singing and skipping around. You know what I'm saying? She went from the bed. She ain't brushed her teeth. You can tell how does she hold her mouth. She ain't brushed her teeth at all. Ain't washed her face. The sleep is still on her face. Now, you know when you get up in the morning, you wash that sleep off, baby. You got to wash that sleep out of your eyes and wash that off your face. You can tell her face still tight. You can tell she ain't washed her sleep off. So anyway, she don't want to be on this camera. I'm letting you know now. She went from the bed to the kitchen. You see how she playing with that damn pancake, and we supposed to believe that she do this every day. Y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe, but an experienced cook like that, they do not make pancakes like that, okay? That's why he need to bring out the easy bake oven for real, because the way she's playing with that pancake, that's either her first or second time ever making pancakes. I know I'm pissing some people off. I'm making some people mad tonight. You hear me? I know I'm making them mad, and I don't care. I don't care, okay? I don't care at all. This is a pure example of how not to make pancakes, okay? Because the way she doing that pancake, that's abuse at this point. If she don't let it, a pancake, you're not even supposed to touch until it start bubbling up, okay? It gets bubbles. What the fuck is she doing? Leave the damn thing alone until it's ready to flip. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave the pancake alone. It tells you when it's ready to flip. You ain't got to do none of that right there. You don't. It tells you, hey, bitch, I'm ready for you to flip me the fuck over. Now, maybe I'm oblivious. Is she making pancakes or eggs? Because at this point, that cannot be a pancake. It cannot be a pancake. Now, y'all, we supposed to be impressed because Janae and them making pancakes. We supposed to be impressed. Okay, I might stand corrected. That cannot be a pancake. That must be an egg or something, y'all. Oh, Janae. Ain't nobody done taught her how to cook or nothing. Yeah, Jamie, you need to go in there and teach your daughter how to cook. Because this is. Now, Jamie, I fought you. Okay? JC. Where JC at? JC to the front of the class. You need to teach your daughter how to cook because she's clearly embarrassed on this video. Your husband, yeah, your real husband, yeah, we know you the real wife. He didn't put this camera in his baby face without you coming in there and teaching her what she needs to do. Okay. So, JC, this is your fault right here. This is absolutely your fault. Okay. I actually feel bad for her. I really do. I feel bad for you because this is you should know better by now. I don't know what you cooking. I don't know what you making, but whatever it is, that ain't what you do. It don't even look like her temperature is up high enough. She needs to put it up a little bit more. I don't even know what the hell it is. Okay. She said, "Are they doing 2 pans of eggs?" Then let's see if it's just eggs. God damn it, because it's gonna take her. Everybody gonna be in the 8, and this girl gonna still be in there playing with the edges of whatever the hell she making. She looking like somebody that said something to her over there. So JC must be look how she looks over like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Look, somebody that said something to her. Watch. She looking like, do I turn it? Do I flip it? Do I keep pressing the edges? She's looking for a way out. She's like, I need an alibi. I need to phone somebody because what am I supposed to do now? She's asking somebody in the corner, what next? You stuck this camera in my face to impress your critics, and now I don't know what the fuck am I supposed to do? Do I flip it in the air? Do I turn it over? What am I supposed to do at this point? She's asking, she's phoning somebody right now. Okay. She's like, what am I? Somebody is off to the side, like, girl, flip it, turn it, twist it over. Okay. So somebody is saying, she didn't even ask her daddy. She looked off into her mama need to just come in the kitchen. Come on, JC, get the spoon or the spatula. Okay, and teach her off camera what she need to do. So when she come back on camera, she'll know what to do. Okay? They set that baby up for failure. You hear me? That's a damn shame right there. Look at her. She's like, I need help. I don't know what to do. She phoning her friend. Exactly. Okay. Look at her. She like, what am I saying? Hey, whoever is talking to her is giving her some directions. Cause she is still locked in. You hear me? I would have been like, baby, come on, girl. We ain't got to be embarrassed. Let's learn how to do this together. You know, since he cares so much about his image that he woke you up out your bed. You hear me? Look at her. Oh, po tank. Oh, Janae. Girl, Janae, just Flip the damn thing over, Janae. Just flip it, girl. Flip it, girl. Janae. So it appears to me it must be stuck to the pan, and she might be too embarrassed to flip that bitch over because it's stuck to the pan or something. Something is not right. Oh, Janae, y'all, I feel so bad for this girl. She don't know what to do. Whatever it is she doing, it's just, I feel so bad. Oh. They done took the camera off of her. You want to know why? Because she done burnt that bitch. It's stuck to the bottom and they don't want nobody to see. You see how they move the camera? Oh, no, they didn't move it back. My bad. My bad. Because why they move the camera?
It's a little different this time. I think I'm live seeing that last watermelon.
See, Janae don't want, y'all see that? Janae done move the camera out the way or whatever because she can't handle whatever that is in that damn skillet. Look at her. She like, I don't know how to do this shit. Now you see how she jumped? She's scared of the kitchen, y'all. You see how she jumped? Look how she jumped. Whatever it is scared the shit out of her. Look how she jumps. Watch, y'all. Watch how Janae jumps as she turned that over. She jumps. She's not used to the kitchen. When you jumping like that, you jumping because something's gonna be hot and get on you. You ain't used to the kitchen. You can clearly see that she's not used to the kitchen. Look at her. She looking like, is it done underneath? Is it done underneath? Look how she jumps in a minute. She's gonna get ready to turn it over. She's gonna jump. Look at her body.
This time, I think I'm live seeing that last watermelon.
So it was a pancake.
Okay. That's really concentrated, okay? That's too many. Unless I saw in the comments that that was too many. It was right.
Oh, tink. Pancakes are easy to make. I guarantee you my damn 6-year-old can make a pancake. You hear me? My 6-year-old can make a pancake without flinching or anything. That's a chore for her. That is a chore for her. Yeah, somebody ain't teach her how to cook. She don't know how to make a pancake, y'all. She doesn't. She don't know how to make a pancake. She does not know how to make a pancake. She don't know that a pancake, it bubbles up. It bubbles, and that tells you when to flip it, okay? And she don't know it don't really even take long to make a pancake. Maybe like a minute and a half on each side, and it's done. She been on this motherfucking pancake and butter in the pan and everything for a minute and 33 seconds. We are at 6 minutes and 59 seconds, and she ain't made not one goddamn complete pancake yet. Okay? From the butter to the skillet, it's almost 7 minutes later, and the pancake is not done. And she's still looking at the other side like she ain't just flipped that bitch. You hear me? You just flipped it. And you ain't got to go pressing down no pancake. I don't know. It depends on y'all. I like my pancakes fluffy, okay? But she pressing it down like, oh, child, mercy, Jesus. And ain't nobody paying attention to Kevin. I don't even know why he talking. We trying to figure out why your daughter is struggling with one goddamn pancake. Ain't nobody studying Kevin. We don't even know what the fuck Kevin talking about over there. We trying to find out why your 23, 24-year-old daughter is struggling on making a pancake. She done flipped the pancake back over, y'all. You hear me? The pancake has been flipped back over. It's been flipped back over, y'all. And she is now pressing down on it. I need to know who's eating that pancake. Who? Who is eating that pancake?
Oh, yeah, get that white wine too. That's really good for me.
She about to melt more butter, y'all. It's 8 minutes in. It's 8 minutes in, and she done made one pancake.
And then we're gonna waste all my footage I'm learning. Mix up that sour sauce. That bad boy.
So she gonna do this shit 3 times? Is she gonna do this 3 times? I'm not, ooh, Lord. We ain't gonna look at the whole video. It's 20 more minutes on the video. Is she gonna make 3 pancakes in 20 minutes? Let's see. Look, I just fast forwarded at 12 minutes and she's still at that goddamn pancake. Let's go back to 8 minutes right quick. So at the 8-minute mark, she made another pancake. Let me see. Did she flip it? 8 minute. Okay, 11 minutes, she did another one. Oh, it looked like he sped up the... Oh, did I do that or did he do that? Oh, he did it. He sped it up. Look. I think he sped it up. Watch. Yeah, he sped it up. He sped it up because she was taking too motherfucking long. You hear me? Too damn long. He didn't sped up the video because he knew the video would have been a whole hour for her to cook 3 pancakes. He got the video speeding up. Look. She watching the butter melt. Lord Jesus, somebody help the child. You hear me? Help the child. Po, tink, tink. Oh my God. Come on, let's see. Did she ever finish? Did she ever finish? Janae, just get out the kitchen, Janae. He said, I ain't eating them shits. She did all that and ain't nobody eating them pancakes. He's talking about some let's eat 21 minutes later.
Look at you.
He eating sausage and eggs. He like, I ain't eating whatever the fuck she just cooked.
Puppy in the basket, huh?
Where them damn wives?
You got it, baby. You got it.
So where the wives at? Are they on spa day or some shit? Because honey, where they at? Where is the wives? He don't eat with the wives? Guess this is his day to eat by himself. So that's the end of the video. He didn't show nobody eating them damn pancakes. I guarantee you nobody ate them shits. You hear me? Ain't nobody ate them shits. They threw them shits away. Cause where they at? Why ain't nobody eating the pancake?
Hello.
I hear one of them Lacey's or JC's, but hold on. How did he spill the milk? Let's go back. What the hell he do? Let's go find out. He must have been trying to show off or some shit. Let's look. It's funny how Kevin tries to show off the milk over in Colombia as if no one have seen what the international milk carton looked like or whatever, you know? Anybody that's been overseas know that, you know, their milk cartons look a little different. And not only that, they sell those same shits. If he go to Kevin has never went to an international store here in the United States, because if he's went to an international grocery store, you know, they actually have Colombian grocery stores or Indian grocery stores, Asian markets, African markets. They have those here in the United States. And if he'd ever been to any of those, he would see the same shits that he's using right now in the stores in America. See, America is very, well, somewhat diverse, okay? It's the melting pot, so they say. And a lot of nationalities come live over here. So they already have those stores over here. He just never been to one. If he went to a Spanish market, an Asian market, an African market, he would see that same shit that he's trying to show off, acting like it's brand ass new. Anyway, let's go. So he doesn't put the lid on. Is that what that's what about to happen? He about to turn it on without the lid. Please tell me he is not about to turn that damn shit on without the lid. Is he gonna do that? Oh no, it's spilling. Okay, that's what it is. So he didn't tighten up the bottom before he poured the milk in there. Or the blender is cheap. So she did all of that and no one ate her pancake. That's what I just wanted to see. Did anybody eat them damn pancakes? And it don't look like it. Hold on. She's like, I'm done with this dog and pony show.
Maybe she's in the back there. When she comes out. All right, come here.
He got entirely too much shit on his countertop. This would just drive me absolutely bonkers because when I cook or anything, I need all this shit out my way. You know what I'm saying? So that would just bother my soul. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. He got, oh my God, he got too much on that damn countertop. Okay, that's enough. Y'all, that's enough. The volume, the sound was horrible. Okay. If we had to critique this, he needs a new microphone. He needs to clean up his fucking kitchen. He needs to teach his daughter how to make pancakes off the camera before she comes on the camera. He needs to stop trying to prove shit to the internet. When you drink a smoothie in the morning, the smoothie is your breakfast. You don't drink a smoothie with a plate of eggs and sausage. That's two different meals in one. Okay. So there's so many things wrong with this video. Okay. So many things wrong with this video, all because he was trying to impress the internet. Okay. So I give this an F for failure. Try that shit again tomorrow. Clean up your damn kitchen. Turn that down, all that echo noise out of this video because it's horrible. Nobody want to hear that shit. Okay. Nobody want to hear the trash truck backing up and none of that shit. Do noise cancellation. Go get you a better microphone. Get you a better speaker, okay? Tell your daughter practice tomorrow before she comes on the camera. Go wash her face and brush her teeth because you can clearly tell she didn't do neither one. Stop trying to impress the internet with some bullshit, all right? We watching you. We watching you. All right, so anyway, now we're going to get into the poem. The poem. He did a poem, y'all. This poem right here, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So I'm just going to, let me see, do we have both of them together? I want a picture of both of them together. Let me see. I want a picture of both of them together. Hold on. Let me just see. Let me go. Ooh, Lord, we ain't even going to talk about these big bodies, but hold on. I want a picture of him with them together. Hold on. Well, anyway, let's just go over it, okay? Let's go over the poem, okay? We're going to start with this one right here, all right? We're going to read the poem, and then I'm going to, let me see. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see how I can, okay. I'm going to go from this picture to that picture. So let me just grab it. Wait a minute. This is in a parking lot, and this is in a tree setting. What the fuck? Come on. So you mean to tell me he was like, oh, let's go to the parking lot. Oh, that was in the woods right here. But I guess you could put any setting behind you. Anyway, let's go to, oh yeah, let's go to this one. Hold on, y'all. And then let's go to this one. All right. So I want those two pictures. Let me grab them. Yeah, I'm a little petty, but it's okay. I got a point to prove. I got a point to prove, and I'm going to prove it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. So now we either got this picture or this picture. So I'm going to go back and forth between the two. So this is the poem that we're about to go over. All right. So everything I say on this channel is allegedly. Let me take this banner down. Y'all already know that. Okay. So we are about to break down Kevin Wesley's poem. All right. The poem to the internet, because he got something to prove. Y'all know he do. Y'all know he got something to prove, right? Well, we're going to talk about it. Okay. Hold on. All right. So we're going to start reading it, and I need you guys to follow along with me. All right, because as I read it, I'm going to break the poem down. He did do this on his page over 3 hours ago. Okay, so 3 hours ago, he broke this down. It says, Rose, let me read the whole thing first, and then we're going to break it down line by line. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Let me know in the comments. Are you ready while I drink me some water? Are you ready? Ooh. All right. Let's read his poem. Okay, the poem. This is the poem. We're gonna do we're gonna call this the evolution poem. Okay, all right, because all it is just a justification of his cheating, but we're gonna get there. All right, justification of his betrayal. Right, that's what this is. Justification of his betrayal to his wife. All right, so let's go. We're gonna read it all once, and then we're gonna break it down. Roses are red and violets are blue. I walk this life path with not one love, but two. Each heart beats distinct, yet both beats for me. A harmony woven in love's legacy. One is my fire, bold passion and flame. She pushes my growth. She sharpens my name. The other, my peace. Like a river she flows. She softened my edge wherever I go. Red and blue, like the sky and the sun. Together they shine. Together they're one. Not rivals, but rhythm. Not halves, but wholes. They nurture my purpose. They cradle my soul. Two queens, two pillars, one kingdom, one throne. So let them whisper and judge what we do, but we bloom in full colors, red, violet, and blue. Hold on, let me see if that's the end of it. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, not blue. But we bloom in full color, red, violet, and true. And true, he says. Now let's break this shit down line by line, shall we? Y'all ready to go there with me? Are y'all ready to go there with your girl? I think y'all are. Let's go. So Kevin made this post, this poetic post, this piece, trying to dress up what is in reality a betrayal disguised as spiritual growth. We're going to break it down bar by bar, okay? Not just for what he says, but for what he wants you to miss, okay? Not pay attention to. So let's go, all right? This is the romantic distraction. Roses are red and violets are blue. I walk this life path with not one love, but two. Well, let's translate that. He opens with a sweet rhyme to soften the blows of what he's really saying. I brought another woman into my marriage. He wants you to see this as cute or divine instead of disruptive. You know, he don't want you to think he's cheating. I walk this life path with not one love, but two. He cheated on his wife and brought another woman in. Yeah, he wants you to think it's cute. But here's the problem. He's not saying this was built on mutual agreements from the start. And I mean the start of at the I do mark, right? When he said I do. When he said I do over 22 years ago, it was supposed to be a monogamous relationship between him and one person, okay? But after 14 years of marriage, he decided to bring another woman in. Do you want to know why? Because basically he said, one woman was not enough for me. And now he's trying to reframe that choice as something deep and emotional evolution. He cheated. He cheated. One wasn't good enough. Let's continue. Shifting focus to his own emotional need. Each heartbeat, distinct yet both for me. Okay, saying each heart beats distinct, yet both for me, a harmony woven in love's legacy. Translation, he emphasized how these two women serve his emotional needs, not how they serve theirs, but how they serve his. Again, it's all about him. Their heart beats for him. Their love serves his legacy. Where is their voice? Huh? But let's continue. A relationship dynamic where one person needs are the center while the other roles is just to support, uplift, or inspire. That's not love. That's a supply chain. Okay? Let's continue. Fire versus peace. Okay? A psychological manipulation. One is my fire. She sharpens my name. The other, my peace. She softened my edges. Here's where it gets really manipulative, you guys. He divides the two women into opposite roles, right? He basically said one is a fiery motivator and the other one is a nurturing peacemaker. See, what this is some men struggle to accept that a woman can be both strong and soft, passionate and nurturing, sexy and secure. So instead of loving a woman fully, they try to split women into categories. One woman gets to be wild, exciting, one who fuels their ambition and passion, while the other one gets to be soft, quiet, one who comforts them and give them peace. It's like he's saying, I need two women because one woman can't give me everything I want, okay? The problem with that is he's not honoring either woman as a whole person. So he's saying Jamie can't be my calm, right? And my nurturer, but also, sharpens, be my fire or my desire. One woman can't be both. Jamie or should I say JC or Lacey can't be both to him. That's what he's saying. They can't be a whole person. He's saying they only good for this. And the other one is good for this. Neither one of them come to him whole. He's assigning them emotional roles based on how they make him feel, not who they truly are. So instead of building a relationship based on mutual love and partnership, he's building a system where each woman fills in the gaps for his own emotional needs. Again, that's not love. That's what you call emotional outsourcing. Do y'all know what that means? Let's talk about outsourcing for a minute. Outsourcing is when you reach out to different companies and say, I need you for this, okay? All right, I need you for that. Let's outsource an event planner right quick, a wedding, a reception, right? I need a DJ to play my music. I need a cake decorator to bake my cake. I need a decor person to decorate my space, okay? I outsource for these different things that I need just to pull together one event. He's outsourcing women. One, for his soft, passionate needs. I need somebody to nurture me and pat me on the head and say, attaboy. And then I need somebody else to give it to me real good in bed and be nasty and wild and devilicious. He's saying that he cannot get that all in one woman. Okay? He's saying that one woman is not good enough for him. He can't find what it is that he seeks in one woman. Again, so instead of loving one woman fully for who they are, right? He splits them into categories. That is a problem. That's what you call emotional outsourcing. But let's continue. Not rivals, but rhythm. He says, not rivals, but rhythm, not halves, but whole. He's trying to defend his decision before anyone can call it out. This is what you call preemptive gaslighting, shutting down critics such as myself by implying that anyone who questions this must not get it. They don't understand. They don't get it. He's trying to sound deep, but really all he's saying is, don't worry about them being pitted against each other. I benefit from both of them in perfect harmony. Yeah. So he probably is telling JC, I love you, but you're not my fire and desire. You're my neutral. You pat me on the head and you make me feel safe and secure. Okay. And then he says, Lacey, you don't make me feel safe and secure. You don't pat me on my head and say, attaboy. But oh, you my fire. You my desire. Oh, girl, I want you like this. Girl, I want you for that. I got Jamie to pat me on the head and tell me how great and amazing I am. I just need you to throw that thing back in a circle every now and again, girl. So he pits the women against each other. And that's something that we may not see and he'll never admit to. But just know, he's the one that wrote this poem. He's the one that said he uses these two women for two different reasons. He's the one said that. One is my fire, bold, passionate, and flame. She pushes my growth. She sharpens my name. The other one is my peace. Like a river, she flows. She softens my edges wherever I go. He's the one that said, these two women are used for two different things for his own ego, okay? To lift him up, to boost him up. One woman won't do, okay? So anyway, but where is the consent in this? Was this rhythm discussed 22 years ago when he said, I do to JC? Huh? Or was this rhythm forced onto his first wife and then he posted it to Facebook, huh? I think that's what it was. Yeah. If you want to be with me, this is what you got to do. You know, I don't love you I don't love just you. But if you want to be with me, you're going to have to let me bring in some fire and desire and some bold and passion and flame. Because I ain't got it right now, okay? All right, let's continue. Two queens, two pillars, One kingdom, one throne. This line sounds poetic, but it's actually narcissistic. And let me explain why. He's positioning himself as the king who gets to enjoy the loyalty and service of two queens. Let's break it down further. These two women revolve around me, not each other, not their own identities, not their own journeys, just me and my little emotional empire. He's not building a community. He's building a cult of devotion around himself, okay? Himself. Two queens, two pillars, one kingdom, one throne. Very narcissistic. Their love, I found not just warmth, but a home. Okay, even the metaphor of home here is selfish because he's not saying he's their safe space. He's saying their combined love is what stabilizes him. He's the center. They are the ingredients. The tomato, the lettuce, the mayonnaise, the mustard, the pickles. They are the ingredients. He's the center. Their love give him something, but he never says what he give them in return. That's not polyamory. That's emotional absorption. Let them whisper, playing the victim. So let them whisper and judge what we do. Now he takes the typical narcissistic route. People just don't understand our love. They just hating on us, y'all. Nuh-uh. People aren't judging because they're small-minded. They're questioning why a 22-year marriage needed a second woman added to it, okay? And why is he using Facebook poetry to spiritually bypass that? People want to know you was married at the time for 14, now 22 years. But at the time, 14 years, you was married and you needed to bring another woman into your bedroom? Anyway, let's continue. In their brilliance, I've learned to serve with grace. Now, hold on, Lord. This is what he should have said, okay? This is what he should have said if it was real love. In their brilliance, I've learned to serve with grace. I uplift, protect, and honor their space. I build a legacy where they are seen not just as mirrors, but as queen. See, that's what he should have said, you guys. Yeah. If it was real love, he would have said something like that. Let me repeat that. In their brilliance, I've learned to serve with grace. I uplift, protect, and honor their space. I build a legacy where they are both seen, not just as mirrors, but as queens. But no, none of that made the cut. You want to know why? Because the poem isn't about them. It's about his own damn image, okay? This poem is carefully worded, rebranded of infidelity and betrayal. What it does, it reduces women to roles, not whole beings. It glorifies the man at the center and never once shows what he gives them in return. It's rooted in emotional consumption, not love. And it leans on poetic language to distract from real life disrespect. Kevin wrote a love letter to himself and just used two women's sacrifice as the ink. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo. He talks in this so-called Roses Are Red, how these women serve his needs, his purpose, his meaning, his desires. Nothing about what he does for them. Because this is how he really feels, you guys. He feels as long as I'm getting what it is that I want, I desire, damn these women. And he convinced them and manipulate them into believing that they need him, his protection. He says things shit like, it takes more, it takes a village. It takes a tribe. We should help each other out. It was never designed for one man to be with one woman. He speaks shit like that to them. He tries to convince them that that's what is needed in the world, two women. And he probably said some shit like, hey, a man won't cheat if he have everything he need. I can get this in you and this in Lacey and I got it all right. He convinced JC that she was only good enough to nurture him, to be his peace. He convinced her of that. He says, you don't give me the fire, the passion, and the flame that I desire. I get that from Lacey. You don't do that for me. But that was good enough for her because she just wanted her family together. She wanted her kids to have their father around. Every time she looks at herself in the mirror, she should say to herself, God damn it, I'm not his fire. I'm not his passion. I'm not his flame. No, girl. He said you good enough to just pat him on the head. Okay? You help him tell the lies to people. Okay? He says, what do you say? One is my fire, bold, passion, and flame. The other is my peace. Like a river she flows. She softens my edges wherever I go. One is his peace. One is his calm. And one is his fire and desire. Let's just keep it real. He desires one sexually while he let another one, just attaboy his ass to death. Attaboy, you're doing great, Cat. You're doing great, Cat. She'll do whatever to stay in his good graces. But even that will come to an end eventually, okay? She said, and fire and passion is Lacey. What did you say? So Jamie is his peace. Yep, that's what I get from it. What do y'all get from it? So, but to know as a woman that you can't be a man's whole, he's supposed to love you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Who you are. But he basically is saying, I don't. Right? But to be honest with you, he's saying, I want what I'm missing. And I'm missing that from you. She said, Amoira, he went live and said that's going to flag you. He went live and said that he's going to flag you. I don't care. I don't care. He can flag all he wants to. Just because he doesn't like me breaking down his shit, get off the internet, right? Get off the internet. He can't flag me. Trust me when I tell you, flag me. Okay, I thought H&M was going to flag me yesterday or the day before yesterday. Now he's going to do it. The H&M back off. Jamie's the peace. Lacey's the wild dog. She would do whatever she used that strap on him with. If that man doesn't see me as fire and passion, then that's bad. Well, he doesn't. He don't. He basically saying here, I need more than one woman to make my own self feel whole. He needs these women. Tell me where in this poem did he say anything about how he serves them? How he caters to them? How he's their everything? Put it in here. Where? Which line? He doesn't say it. You want to know why? Because he doesn't, that's not what he's there for. He's there for them to serve him. He don't give a damn about serving them women. He's the center. Okay? He's the center. They're the ingredients. They're the extra. He's the meat and the bun, and they are the lettuce, the tomatoes, the pickles, the mayonnaise, the mustard, and the onions, if you will. That's what they are. Okay? Their love give him something, but he never says what he give them in return. That's not how poly works. Now, in the real life, like in where they practice this shit in real countries, okay? And if I'm wrong, y'all tell me. When we lived in Dubai, we asked one of the guys that Jay used to work with, what's the purpose of having more than one wife? Because the guy that he used to work with had 7. And he said it's not even about sex. People think it's about sex, and it's not. He said the reason why they start doing that is to protect women. There are women over there. He said a lot of the women their husbands may have gotten killed or something, and then they were left as widows. So that they won't be left as widows and struggling, some men take them in as wives, okay? They marry them it's a protection thing, okay? It's a coverance, protection to take care of them, so to speak. But guess what? He said they don't live together. They have their own homes, and they supposed to equally provide for each of the women. They're not together as one big happy ass orgy ass family, as people may assume. That's not how it works in the countries where they actually practice this for real. Okay, they actually have their own homes. They have their own families. Okay. And again, it's about protecting the women's, not just so they can just have sex and one can be his peace and one can be his fire and desire. No, it's really about protection. Okay. She says, wow, 7. Dubai has a large Islamic population and the max wives are 4. Oh, this guy had 7, but he lived in Dubai, but he was from Pakistan. I thought that's how it was also in the Bible. Which one, Bokamosa? You thought it was which way in the Bible? His shit is a cult, not family. That's what it says. This is not about polyamory. No. She said the Muslims have more than one wife also. Yes, you have to take care of each wife equally. Each wife equally and not even amongst the same roof. Not up under the same roof. Yes, it's about protection, Bokamoso. That's what he told us. It is about more of protection and providing. It's not about, oh, I need you to be my fire and desire. I need you to be my, my attaboy. You lift my spirits up, okay? It's not about that. He's not giving ChatGPT any kudos for writing this because it's word from word. I wish Bree would do to them what they did to her, and now they're all victims when she never did anything to them. He could be mad all he effing want to about what it is that I say out of my mouth. I don't give no dams. I promise you I don't. Hey, Camille. She says, oh, I think he's wanting Miss Sean to remove his content. Oh, yeah. Why? Because she broke him all the way down. And when I say equal is down to the T with equality is very strict. Exactly, Lakeisha. Exactly. So what he's doing is he's cheating. He's cheating on his wife and bringing in his girlfriend. I can never respect what he's doing as far as having these 2 women serve him if he's not doing it the right way. And he's not doing it the right way. He's not. He's not doing it the right way. Okay? He's manipulating these women. He basically he the one came out to the internet with this goddamn poem. Okay? 2 queens, 2 pillars, 1 kingdom, 1 throne. He's positioning himself as the king. As the king. 2 kings, 2 queens, 2 pillars, 1 kingdom, 1 throne. Now, one time in this video, not video, but one time in this poem, does he say how he protects and provides for his queens? Not at all. In their love, I found not just warmth, but a home. What have they found? What do they get out of it? Huh? So let them whisper and judge what we do. Huh? But we bloom in full color, red, violet, and true. No. They stroke your ego. They serve you. They get nothing. This poem really tells you how he centers his relationship to have these women catering and serving him. He ain't serving shit because he is selfish. This is all about his image, all about his ego, his fragile, little, poor, pathetic ass ego. They serve him. And if you ever listen to his brother talk, this is exactly what his brother wants from a woman. Even in his skits, you can tell how he wants to be the one that they serve. In every video he does, he make the woman look dumber than a motherfucker, does he? Don't he? Don't he? He make the woman look desperate, thirsty, all about him, catering and serving him, wanting him, desiring him, sucking his dick. Have you ever seen a video where it looked like he eating a woman coochie? No, because that would be serving her. He does it. He show where it looked like a woman is sucking him off every time, right? These 2 brothers can manipulate the hell out of women. And I do believe that if LaTruth wanted to, with Sage Season, she would have been one if he could have found another one. And I think he really wanted Brianna. If he could have got Brianna to come back to him, it would have been Brianna, Sage Season, and him. He would have used Brianna as his fire, bold, passion, and flame. And he would have used Season as the cook, the damn housekeeper, and the motherfucking babysitter. Okay? That's what she would have been used as. His piece. Like the river, she flows. She stay her ass home and fold his clothes. Okay? That's what she would have been doing. While Brianna would have been fire, bold, passion, and flames, throwing that ass back while he's screaming her name, okay? That's what would have happened if he would have been able to convince her to do this poly ass shit, okay? This poem is very selfish. He's not going to like it. I know he's not, but he'll be all right. He's not going to like it, but he wrote it. How you going to write some shit, come to the internet with some shit, all about you, all about your image, and get mad when somebody point out that you ain't said shit about protecting, providing, and securing the two women that you want to serve you. They're my peace. Like the river, she flows. She softens my edge wherever she goes, wherever I go. What do you do for her? Not shit. Come out here and cuss women out for trying to manipulate. He thinks that we're trying to manipulate the women. He's probably like, please don't listen to Amoira. Don't go to her page. She's such the devil. She's a demon. Right? He don't want the wives to hear anybody like myself break this shit down, because I would get them thinking like, this nigga don't do nothing for me. Because we still got to work. They still work. Don't think for one moment. When they say shit like he pays all the bills, that just means they give him all of their money, and he might write out the motherfucking check or he set up the payment draft. But you best believe they working. They each got a page. Even the damn child got a page. You hear me? The grandbaby got a page. So he's not taking financially care of them wholeheartedly. They bring in a check. They got a Facebook check coming in. Okay? And he gets that money. And he's convinced them, come on, y'all, I need y'all to do content. I need y'all to do content. Come on, I need y'all to do content. I need y'all to work. I need you to work. You can clearly tell his daughter did not want to be there in that damn kitchen with that camera in her face. But look at his fire and desire, y'all. Fire and desire. She burns my flame while she pat me on my head. And she clears up my name. She tell people how amazing of a man he is. While she throw it back in a circle. Hey, throw it back in a circle. She throw it back in a circle. Oh, he's such a great man. He's amazing. Ever since I was 19, he's been taking care of me. And she throw it back in a circle. Throw it back in a circle. She throw it back in a circle. And she says, Kevin is amazing. Yeah, The way he asks her questions and the way she agrees with him every single time makes me want to throw up. Because guess what? Even in the best relationships, right? Not all husband and wives agree. He'd be like, ooh, taste this sandwich. It's good. And then she'd bite it. Oh, yes, it's good. I ain't never heard her not one time say, nah, Kev, I don't like that. Kev, that ain't me. That ain't it. That would be some true reaction type shit. If we ever see, she'll be doing this shit tomorrow. She'll bite a sandwich and say, nah, Kevin, I don't like that one. But every motherfucking thing that he done told her to try down to a goddamn plum, fucking cherry, she done liked all of it. No, yeah, that's good. JC, do you like everything that you ever ate in your life? Don't nobody like everything they done put in their mouth. Come on. Everything, JC? You mean to tell me everything this man done told you to try you like? I don't know. I'm a little different. I ain't eating shit that I don't like, okay? You tell me to bite something, if I bite, I'm like a child. Ew, that's nasty. I don't want that. Ew, I'm spitting it out. Every single time he asks for her opinion, she every single time agrees with this motherfucker. That's how I know it's fake, because it's just not true. It's just not normal. You don't always agree. And it would be more realistic if she had a voice that she's able to use, right? You could tell. Look at the Tasha K interview. They sat there like motherfucking pillars. What he say? 2 queens, 2 pillars, 1 kingdom, 1 throne. They're pillars. They sat there like 2 goddamn pillars and didn't say shit. But their eyes was talking, especially Lacey's eyes. Her eyes was saying, God damn, this motherfucker sitting up here just lying his ass off. Their eyes talk even though their mouth didn't move. You hear me? Yeah, there are 2 pillars. He said it, 2 queens, 2 pillars, 1 kingdom, 1 throne. He looked at himself as the kingdom, the throne, right? Where these 2 eggheads are the pillars, especially her. And you know, JC, nothing against you. Ain't nothing against you. You just sleep in your head. The way you sit there and allow this man to play in your fucking face in front of everybody is just sickening. It really is. Every time this man say, ooh, taste this, tell me how you like. Ooh, I like, ooh, this it right. Ooh, this is the bomb right here. This shit is good, right? Ooh, right. Ooh, yeah. She shakes her head up and down, giving confirmation of, I can't disagree with this motherfucker. I'd be out on the streets. Kevin would put my ass out in the middle of the streets in Colombia. That's what she's afraid of. She's afraid. She didn't already distance herself from her family. She ain't got nobody. She ain't got no friends. Have you ever seen a friend besides the side chick? Have you ever seen either one of the wives around any women? Anybody? They ain't around nobody. I've never seen them say anything about a friend, a sister. Nobody. They got to be the most miserable ass shit ever. You mean you ain't even got nobody you can call up on the phone and say, hey girl? They gotta say that shit to each other. That's sad. Tracy, where's your friends? Huh? Who knows your dark secrets outside of your husband, girl? That's crazy. How you don't have no friends? Have you ever seen her go to the mall shopping with anybody? Huh? Without him? And without his side chick? No. This is sick. This woman is only around her children, her husband, and his side chick. How sad. You don't go to the movies with nobody else. You don't go on girlfriend trips. We ain't seen her on no vacation with no friends, mall spree with no friends, out to eat with no friends. Nothing. Nothing. He has absolutely isolated these women. And that's why he don't want them. He has probably forbidden them to listen to my channel. He probably said, if y'all ever go and listen to her, I'm going to leave both of y'all right here in Colombia. But they are probably forbidding to listen to me. Sunshine says she'll have friends now. Watch. Man, she'll be on a phone call. He'll probably like, who you talking to? Oh, my friend from high school. And if you do that, I'm going to laugh in your face. I'm going to make another live and I'm going to laugh in your face. For real. Because this is sickening. Absolutely sickening. But again, this is his peace. This is his calm before the storm, baby. This is his protector. She will lie for this man, steal for this man, and probably even click for this man. Now this one, yeah. She's his fire and desire. And then this is what he said. My fire, my bold passion and flame. That's his bold passion and flame. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's his attaboy. Attaboy. Mm-hmm. He's going to keep her there because she tells him how amazing he is, and she makes him feel amazing when he's about to bust a nut. Okay? Let's just talk about it. She said, where's their family before him? Honey, where are they? Because they damn sure didn't go in that suitcase with them to Colombia. Where are they? They are disconnected. When he made that statement and said, I am the first or one of the first Black men that moved his entire family to out of the country, he said internationally, he believes that because he believed that they are family and they all that each other have. I honestly do not believe that Kevin desires to ever move back into the United States. Okay. And nor even visit. I don't think he even plans to visit unless something, horrible happens, like his father dies. And to be honest with you, I would be surprised if he even come back for that. It doesn't appear that he ever plans on coming back to the United States. But here's the problem. If Facebook shuts down, right, or any of these platforms or all of them, they're up shit creek without a paddle. They really are, because they're relying on American social media money to afford their lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Or that's why he's probably trying to get in good with Robert supporters, because if they could just take up $400 or $500 each month, he'll still be able to live over there. You heard Pete. Pete said the average Colombian citizen brings in $400 a month. That ain't even a lot of money. 400 USD dollars is what they bring in. That's what it equates to, $400 a month. And he said that's doctor pay and did he say police officer? I think police officers and doctors make $400 a month. I think he said police officers. I know he said doctors, but I think he said police officers too. $400 a month. So even if his social media check, which, I'm sure it's going to be more than 400, but even if it's not, he plans on rattling the can for them to accept, or not accept, but take up at least minimum of $400 a month for him on YouTube. He can't get people on Facebook to throw $400 in stars a month, but he can come over to YouTube, because I bet he's on YouTube right now crying, right? Somebody said he was online saying he's going to flag us. Isn't he on YouTube with that bullshit? Because I know he ain't go to Facebook with it. Let's see. I guarantee you he's on YouTube with it. Let me see. Let me see. So he's not on Facebook. Let me see YouTube. What is his YouTube? Kevin Wesley. He's live now on YouTube. I'm warning you, delete my content that you're misrepresenting or I'm flagging you. Let's listen to a little of it.
On what oncology was, by simply looking at Dr. Salo, which I provided his name several times, you would know that this doctor does not do BBLs or stomach removals for weight loss. You would know that. It's not his forte. Now, watch this.
Didn't Kevin just say, not even 2 days ago? Let's go to it, you guys. Let's go to what Kevin said 2 days ago, because I swear, if y'all believe anything this man say, y'all sick as shit, okay? Anybody that believe this man is sick as shit. Let's listen to what he says 2 days ago, because I thought I heard this mother sucker say he would never address us ever again. Listen, hold on. Didn't he say, how do I bring this down? Okay. Did he say just a few days ago? This was July the 24th, and we are on July the 26th. Didn't he say I'm never addressing them again?
Exactly.
Hold on.
Go for a reaction and attention so they can go play it on their page and things like that. That's what they do. But that's fine. In due time, that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not counting the days, anything like that. All I'm going to do is just continue to plant my seeds, continue to grow, continue to focus on my life and my children. Do you understand? Because no matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. And you're not gonna ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again. I can't stand niggas. I love black people, but I can't stand niggas. Fucking niggas, man.
Hold on, let's go back. What did he say again, y'all? What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Hold on.
Do you understand? Because no matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. You're not gonna ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again.
You ain't gonna ever hear me come out here cussing, yelling, and screaming again.
When it seems to haunt you, and it happens quickly. My mother had her stomach removed. Took time to do it. And you listen, guys. I know a lot of you often.
So
Now watch this.
So he's over there trying to prove that he had stomach removal or something.
And often lead a multidisciplinary team to provide comprehensive care. Now that's what it says when you find any care.
So my thing is, why is he out here doing all of this? Why is he proving to anybody that he had cancer? Didn't he just say he wasn't doing that shit no more? Did I hear him? She said, how do they listen to him rant? Oh, they just do. And tell him, oh my God, you're such a victim. Why are they doing this to you every day? She said he's mad. Miss Shawn and Callie called out his manipulation and lies today again. Why is he listening to them? Because I thought, wait a minute, hold on. I thought he said he'll never again give them his attention.
You understand? So I'm not tripping. And you're not gonna ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again. Because honestly, it don't even make me mad anymore.
If it doesn't make him mad, then why does 2 days later is he coming out here? Man, do you think if somebody said I didn't have cancer, do you think I'm pulling up the motherfucking oncology video that I had with the cancer doctor, the oncologist? I don't give a damn if y'all thought I had it or not. I know what the fuck I went through. That ain't for nobody else to believe but me anyway. Who cares if you don't think I did? You know what you went through. I wish I would. And they have said, oh, I'm more than have cancer. I don't give a damn what they said. Okay? That was long ass time ago any damn way. But who would continue to come out here and try to prove you're not gay? You did have cancer. You didn't have a BBL. You got your stomach removed. Like, why are you doing this? Huh? Oh, but what did he say? They would never get my attention again.
That must be very powerful. You understand? So I'm not tripping. And you're not gonna ever see me come out here.
You're not gonna ever. He lied right there. I hope Callie take this part, Callie. Callie, go take this part right here. Callie, I know you listening. Take this part.
Continue to grow. Continue to focus on my life and my children. Do you understand? Because no matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. And you're not gonna ever see me come.
You're not gonna ever. Yeah, okay, you a liar. 2 days later, Joker, 2 days later, you over there trying to, this Joker pulled up an oncologist report, y'all. First of all, I had cancer for real, y'all. And guess what? I ain't even filmed my own sitting in there talking to the damn oncologist. I didn't film that. You understand me? I didn't film that. That's some attention-seeking ass shit. I didn't. Why did him and his brother film talking to the oncologist? That's giving, oh, I need some type of proof or some shit. I didn't film that. You hear me? Anybody got time to whip out no goddamn camera trying to figure out what the damn doctor said? Shit. Me and my husband ears was glued to what the doctor was saying. I was more listening than anything. You know what I mean? And asking questions, because y'all know me. Y'all already know me. I'm like, okay, so what do you recommend? So y'all saying y'all inbox me something. Did he get caught lying? He probably did get caught lying. She said, I inboxed you more. Hold on. Let's hear what he's saying right quick. He's saying, you either take down my content or I'm going to flag you. Let's hit refresh because it's just tripping right now.
Stomach cancer, because I never had to deal with it. I got my stomach removed, and so I won. Cancer, you won't fuck with me. I won. So if you guys can play word games, so you can't say you beat it if you never had it. I beat that shit. I beat it.
How did he beat cancer? What? How did he beat it?
It's like if you duck a bullet, you beat that motherfucker.
Oh, he's saying he beat cancer because he never had it, but he got his stomach removed. She said. Oh, yeah, okay, thank you, but don't send me that. I don't care what she says. I don't care. I promise you I don't. Am over there talking about why would anyone lie about having cancer? I don't believe Nate had cancer because if she did, she sure ain't humble herself. Listen, but I bet you one thing I won't do. I won't come out here and pull up my damn records and shit and prove that I did, because whether you believe I did or not, it don't change a motherfucking thing in my life. It don't change nothing in my life. So I wouldn't even stoop so low of trying to prove anything to anybody. You hear me? All right. She said, a more play Sean's video. Okay, let me play it because that's obviously must got his ass in a damn chokehold. Let's go to Sean video, y'all. Let's see what Sean has said about this motherfucker that got his panties in a bunch. All right, let's go. All right.
And, though I wanted to take a moment to kind of go over and highlight the important distinction between true content creators and, those who primarily just go live and talk about others.
Hey, and everybody give Sean a thumbs up. And make sure y'all catch this video as well. Don't just listen to it here. I am going to play the whole thing. It's 15 minutes. But if y'all can promise me, please, that y'all will go over there and give her a view as well. Because I want to make sure she get a view, because I do support Sean and she supports me. Okay, let's continue.
One is really, good to each preference. But content creation basically intentionally produces original material with the goal of educating, entertaining, or inspiring the audience.
That's right. I love that. You hear what she's saying? You hear what she's saying? It's to educate, inspire, and increase your knowledge about something, point out things. It's not just to come and thumb through people's lives or pictures and say, ain't she ugly? Ain't she ugly? Isn't she ugly? So everybody is not a content creator, but let's go.
Their work involves planning, creativity, editing, and a clear message. And I say that, you guys, to let you know, it does take me quite a few days to put a video together, between managing my work and managing my home life, and also putting edits together, putting pictures and videos and researching the right things to make sure that I am getting my message across to my audience in the correct way that I want them to receive it. A content creator chooses the subject that they wish to do their content on. And in order for that content to be right and correct, it is very important that they put the right stuff together. Now, whether I choose to do a video on Tissa Tales, Kevin Wesley, Tasha K, Beyonce, whatever I choose, whatever public figure I choose to do content on, whoever supports that person, you can't just go around attacking and making, well, you know what, you do have the right. You can make all the live videos you want.
Say it, girl. Say it, girl. Say it, girl. Say it.
Being childish.
Say it.
That means you're not on here to do content. You're on here to be a bully.
Thank you. Say it, girl. Say it. Say it. Let me drop her link. Let me drop her link. Let me drop her link. Hold on. This is just to the video, but let me drop her link. Well, shit. Let me just drop the link to the video and y'all know how to get to her page, right? If I give you a link to the video, everybody should know how to get to her page. Okay, here we go. I dropped the link to the video, so let's continue.
On here to be harassing people. And then you want to know why people do not respond to that type of behavior. Well, one, you're actually doing that person a favor because whether it's good publicity or bad publicity, you are bringing subscribers to that person's page.
Absolutely.
They want to know, well, who is she talking about? Who is he talking about? Who is they referring to? And they're going to come on to that person's channel, like their content, and guess what? They're going to subscribe.
That's right.
So I'm never going to respond. I've learned that in the past 2 years about content creation. And
I'm going to learn that from my sis. And that's why I'm not responding to the Hamburger Twins and all them people no more either, because they can say whatever the hell they want to say. Their main goal is to distract us from doing content. We will continue to do content and let them talk about our toes, our hair, our nose, our ears. It don't even matter. We're keeping it pushing and bringing real content.
Blogging. You feel that you decide to go in. You have to show some form of growth and maturity in that field. And if you have it and you're in the same place that you started in, you might want to evaluate your skills. And you know the crazy part is, guys, even Kevin Wesley himself understands the art of content creation. And he understands that when you are on a public platform, you are fair game, especially if you are a public figure.
That's right.
Doing public interviews. He understands that.
That's right.
And it is only when he gets involved with the mess and the drama and the personal relationships that he tends to forget that fact. Now, I want you to listen to this live, because of the live that he did months ago. And this is him acknowledging content creation and the fact that you can't tell people what to do. You can't tell them how to, create their content. And all this was before he got back involved with the mess.
He's got me responding to people on the internet instead of making my content and getting all about my business and loving my family like I was. And it's all my fault. I'm not even blaming y'all. I'm not blaming a single one of you. Hate me or love me, you're not to blame. I shouldn't be looking at your pages to even see what you're saying about it.
That's true. This your so-called got 1 million plus subscribers, but looking back at people, Sean got 4.6K subscribers on here. I got 14.5, but yet he sits up all night, every night, right, with 28 people living in his family, in his house, and concentrating and listening to every word we say. Make that make any type of sense?
None of my business. I shouldn't be asking you. Don't make content about me. It's none of my fucking business. And none of these people got no power over my life or Toya's or Dawn's, Robert's, or nobody got power over y'all.
But you can clearly see that he say one thing, right? Just like he said in this one. Hold on.
No matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. And you're not going to ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again.
How many times are we going to hear that? How many times are we going to hear that? Okay, let's go.
On that platform to hurt y'all life. So I got to speak for myself. It's my own fault for being too damn invested in building personal relationships with y'all. So I'd rather just be peaceful and let y'all argue online over redundant nuance shit. Y'all can argue over that. Y'all can have that. I'm not going to be involved. I'm not going to let nobody make me. I'm not running in nobody. There's no place for you. And I'm not going to keep supporting somebody that's insulting my family.
And oh, how the tables have turned. Now, all of a sudden, it's something totally different. Now he's got content creators attacking any and everybody.
That's right. and even got them attacking people, and also sending them little love letters underneath their comments. You're so real and honest, and I'm loving what you're doing. I'm loving this. You're standing down the fork. You know how to fight for me and my family.
I'm gonna tell you about that. Yet he took that position no longer than about 3 months ago. But you know what I noticed? I noticed that Kevin tends to forget a lot of things that he said. So take a look. Is there jealousy between the wives? In the first clip, this is asked of Kevin. Kevin says, no. But then turn around and take a look at what he says in the second clip.
That's okay.
And they don't get jealous of each other at all, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's awesome.
No.
People ask, do you deal with jealousy? Absolutely.
Kev gives Jay flowers. I might look and go, where are my flowers?
Oh, this what he don't like. His ass is getting caught in them damn lies. Oh, he don't like this shit at all.
She gets flowers, I get chocolate. And we're both happy.
Now, I know one of the big controversial questions every saga has been, did Kevin have cancer? I'm going to let these clips answer that one. In the first clip, Kevin said he had to fight cancer, just beat cancer. In the second clip, his doctor said something totally different.
I just beat cancer at the time.
I just beat.
Now, keep in mind, this is all Kevin Wesley's word, and it's all the stuff that he put out on the public platform for the world to see and give opinion about, and he knows possibly commentary. So I'm sure he understands that sometimes content creators will speak for him, and sometimes they will speak against him.
Right.
Now, you guys, in these next two clips, the point in these next two clips is to point out how you must always do your research before you just take an individual's word for something. Now, this is about a guy named Slim Bull. If you are familiar with True Speaks with Callie page and you're a supporter, then you should know who Slim Bull is. Well, apparently, Kevin says this was a connection between him and Callie. But there is some conflicting information that Kevin seemed to have put out that wasn't actually true. Again, this is why it's important that you do your research. So listen to what Kevin said, and then turn around and listen to what Chief Callie says.
Then, as I kept doing that, I started considering him as a friend. But this was a mentorship thing when I first met this dude. When I first met him, he was actually friends with this dude called Slim. He even talked like Slim. He ain't his own man. When I first met him, he's God, he's bro God, he's bro God, what up, bro God? That's something that Slim Bull say all the time. But guess what he would do? Talk shit about Slim Bull. He would say that Slim Bull was jealous because I was his mentor. He would say Slim Bull wanted to be his mentor. So anybody he friends with that he feel like he had a falling out with, he tried to destroy their name. Yes, Slim Bull. That's what he told me, bro. He told me that you was a lame ass nigga who get mad when people don't take your advice. So he said you would watch my video and try and talk shit about it. You know, he got that knowledge like that. I've been saying this for years. I said it first. Why you following him? Yeah, Kevin, he mad because I'm following you. He mad because I'm listening to your advice. He think I should listen to his. A couple of years later, after being friends with this clown, now he back friends with Slim, talking shit about me. Like a feminine ass dude. Complete weirdo. Let's go, man. Slim, he ain't your friend, bro. Trust me. I know all kinds of shit that's said about you. I ain't got no beef with you, so I ain't gonna say it. But just know, bro, this dude ain't really your friend, man. And I know you don't tell him the truth. I know you don't tell him the truth.
That's so manipulative. And men don't even do that. Men don't even care about that. Men don't go back and backstab and gossip. That's a woman. Men don't do that at all, y'all. Men do not do this. This is so disturbing. 100%.
I ain't really gotta say much more.
People ask about Slim Bull. My relationship Slim Boys, that is my blood cousins. We are first cousins. Slim Bull and I are actual blood on my mama's side.
My cousin Rick, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, man, this is where it all started at, man. Here in the street, here to the people that I look back here, man. But this is where everything started, man.
Ziegler's, Harvey. My mama and his dad are brothers and sisters. Blood brother and sister. His daddy.
Oh, they real family. They ain't just somebody that just call themselves cousins. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody running around here that eat crack that say, cousin, that's my cousin, and they hugging on their cousin and lusting over their cousin and shit like that, but they ain't really cousins. But they real blood. If his mama and his daddy are brothers and sisters, oh yeah, they cousins. You know what I'm saying? They real cousins. Cousins, blood.
Harvey. Yeah, we always talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know that we're actual blood cousins. We're not just friends. That's more like my cousin.
And Kevin thought that he was gonna tell his blood cousins that he don't like you. He don't like you, man. He don't like you at all, man. That's not your friend, man. No, that's his cousin.
That's my younger cousin. All right, so yeah, when you ask about Slim Bull, that's actually my blood cousin. We are cousins by blood, not by make believe, not by friendship, not by role playing. Like we share the same blood. His grandmama was my grandmama. His aunties was my aunties. So that's what it is for me and Slim Bull.
Now, again, the reason for those clips were to let you know that it's very important that you just never take somebody's genuine word at something. Always do your research, especially if you're unsure about something. Because I mean, sometimes people are very credible, but I always encourage people, no matter what I tell you or what I say to you, do your research. Go look it up for yourself so you have firsthand knowledge, firsthand information, firsthand receipts of this knowledge is true or if it's false. I tell my children that all the time. I encourage people to do that. Do your own research.
I agree.
But since he made this video, for 2 years, people been asking me if I'm gay. They don't give a damn if this makes sense.
Listen, bro. Listen. Hold on. We not gonna act like the gay. Listen, we not gonna act like the gay. We not gonna act like the gay stuff started with me. That shit didn't start with me, bro. Don't try to put that.
I didn't say it started with you. You're my friend. You said some bullshit about me I didn't like.
You said people start coming up to me because of what I said, and I'm telling you.
Before, people have been calling me gay my whole life.
Okay, what's crazy, brother? How you would sit on here and act so shocked after you've been fighting and arguing with this man 5 years about being gay? But you actually have been hearing that your whole life, bro. Like your whole life, everybody been saying, you talking about a little sweet ass kid?
Now, let's take a look at these next two situations where there was some conflicting information between Toya and Kevin. Take a look.
Janae had, who was helping her take care of the boys when you left her and went down there with the Dwight Howard to be a maid.
Ooh.
Because you wasn't nowhere around.
And Toya, you was a goddamn liar talking about you took care of my kids when I was working for Dwight for 6 months. My kids was with me at Dwight.
Okay, now I hope she put this in here. You see how he said 6 months? Now, at first it was 3 years. Then I heard 3 months. Now 6 months? Child, next week it'll be 10 years. You hear me? How long was he at the White House should be the damn clue. Do y'all notice he keep changing it? Now he's saying 6 months, right? But then he said it was only 3 months. Because I said before, I said, damn, who gives somebody a candy apple red BMW after 3 months? That was a lot of shoulder, knees, and toe bending and shit. You hear me? Who get flued out after 3 months? 6 months. Who getting flued out?
For her, of course, but I made sure she had everything that she needed. You know, but
That's what's up, kid.
romantically, but I was doing my part as I should, like I feel like a man should. Guys, let me ask y'all some real talk, because Toya needs some fucking respect. Toya was trying to spin it like me and Robert never done nothing for her, and we're bad brothers. Have y'all brothers sent y'all that much money?
I came on live, 2-3 years ago, and I've been saying that my brothers help me when I need help. And they did. When I asked for help, if they chose to help me, they blessed me, sent me a cash app or whatever the case may be. I have asked to borrow money from my brothers, and I paid them back. I think I made Kevin maybe $100 and something right now, and that's because he fell out and I need to pay him back. That's just point blank period. But for him.
All right, guys, here are my final thoughts. If you are a social media content creator or public figure, always know that you are subject to have people.
That's right.
Opinions about you, commentary about you based on what you put out here.
That's right. That's right.
Not what people go dig up, not what people go and got a deep dive for and invade your personal space. It's what you put here out on the internet. So if you don't want to.
She said, "I'm more rewinded a little bit, please." Okay, at what part? At what part?
Let me ask y'all some real talk, because Toya needs some fucking respect. Toya was trying to spin it like me and Robert never done nothing for her, and we're bad brothers. Have y'all brothers sent y'all that much money?
I came on live, 2-3 years ago, and I've been saying that my brothers help me when I need help. And they did. When I asked for help, and if they chose to help me, they blessed me, sent me a cash app or whatever the case may be. I have asked to borrow money from my brothers, and I paid them back. I think I made Kevin maybe $100 and something right now, and that's because we fell out and I didn't pay him back. That's just point blank period. But for him.
Okay, is that what y'all talking about? Y'all said I missed the lie. Do I need to rewind it a little bit more? She said, now he's over there saying he had breast cancer. He actually did have breast cancer. We saw the paid back. Where y'all saying I missed the lie at? Hold on, let me go back. Okay, I did the Slim Bull. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what I missed.
Now, again, the reason for
Hold on.
or to let you know that it's very important that you just never take somebody's genuine word at something. Always, always do your research, especially if you're unsure about something. Because sometimes people are very credible, but I always encourage people, no matter what I tell you or what I say to you, do your research. Go look it up for yourself so you have firsthand knowledge and firsthand information, firsthand receipts of this, if this knowledge is true or if it's false. I tell my children that all the time. I encourage people to do that. Do your own research.
Is Kelly the reason people think Kevin is gay? Okay, let's go.
But since he made this video, for 2 years, people been asking me if I'm gay. They don't give a damn if this makes sense.
Listen, bro. Listen. Hold on. We not gonna act like the gay. Listen, we not gonna act like the gay. We not gonna act like the gay stuff started with me.
But fuck it.
This didn't start with me, bro. Don't try to put that
How
on
did you
me.
think it started with you? You're my friend. You said some bullshit about me I didn't like.
You said people start coming up on me because of what I said, and I'm
I
telling
said
you.
before, people have been calling me gay my whole life.
It was crazy, bro. How you would sit on here and act so shocked after you've been fighting, arguing with these man 5 years about being gay. But you actually have been hearing that your whole life, bro. Like your whole life, everybody been saying, "We talking about little sweet ass kid."
Now, let's take a look at these next two situations where there was some conflicting information between Toya and Kevin.
They have. Who was helping her take care of the boys when you left her and went down there with Dwight Howard to be a maid? A butler. After that, because you wasn't nowhere around.
He went nowhere.
And Joy, you was a goddamn liar talking about you took care of my kids when I was working for Dwight for 6 months. My kids with me at Dwight.
He said his kids was with him at Dwight's. Well, we already know that that's not true. His kids was not with him at Dwight's. I do not believe that at all. At all. So if his kids was with him at Dwight's, where was JC? Where was she at?
My three children were living with her, of course, but I mean,
Oh, wait a minute. I see the lie. Hold on. My kids was living with her. Hold on. I hear the lie.
for the White for 6 months. My kids was with me at the White. Yeah, my three children were living with her.
My 3 kids was living with her. My 3 kids was living with her. Oh, shit.
With me at the White. Yeah, my three children were living with her.
Oh, hell to the no. You's a liar.
She took care of my kids when I was working for the White for 6 months. My kids was with me at the White.
My kids was living with her. Hold on.
Why you talking about you took care of my kids when I was working for the White for 6 months? My kids was with me at the White. Yeah, my three children were living with her.
Damn.
I made sure she had everything that she needed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's what's up, okay. Romantically, but I was doing my part as I should, like I feel like a man should. What, man? Guys, let me ask y'all something. Real talk.
Oh, he mad. He mad because his ass been getting caught in lies. Lies I do despise, baby. Hey.
All you trying to spin it like me and Robert never done nothing for it, and we're bad brothers. Have y'all brothers sent y'all that much money?
I came on live, 2-3 years ago, and I've been saying that my brothers help me when I need help. And they did. When I asked for help, if they chose to help me, they blessed me, sent me a cash app or whatever the case may be. I have asked to borrow money from my brothers, and I paid them back. I think I may owe Kevin maybe $100 and something right now, and that's because we fell out and I didn't pay him back. That's just point blank period. But for him,
That's one of my final thoughts. If you are a social media influencer, content creator, or a public figure, always know that you are subject to have people make opinions about you. They're going to do commentary about you based on what you put out here on the internet, not what people go dig up, not what people go and got a deep dive for and invade your personal space. It's what you put here out on the internet. So if you don't want it talked about, then don't put it on the internet. And you got to accept criticism as well as compliments. You can't take one without the other.
Exactly.
Now, as far as Kevin Wesley, yeah, it's getting kind of boring. But I just wanted to do that video just to kind of let y'all know of the contradictory stuff that can be put out by somebody that would cause an uproar among a community. That's it. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me again today for another video. Make sure you share this video, like.
Okay, y'all make sure y'all go over there and give her a view in real life. She got 491 right now. Please, I hope at least we got 436 people on here. That number should be 1,000 tomorrow, okay? Her views needs to be up because this is a good video. And listen, share it. I'm going to share it right now on my page. Sure am. I'm going to share it on my page. Hold on. Let's go to my page. Let's share it, shall we? Hold on. Let's share it right now. Let me go on and take care of that, honey. Good video. Good video. Hold on. Good video. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, y'all make sure y'all please go and share that video and like that video. That was a good video from Sean, honey. And that's why he's over there screaming. So let's see if he's still screaming. Hold on. That is why he's screaming and trying to prove that he had some shit or whatever that he really over there screaming.
They were hating, not because I did nothing gay. They calling me gay because I'm taking their damn girls and they mad.
Why would he be over there? Why would he be over there talking about he taking somebody girls and he's married? Huh? What? Huh?
And that's why this nigga went with that shit. He came out to the house that night knowing he was gonna leave with that fucking lie. He knew he was gonna leave with that fucking lie and try to say I came on.
Oh, he's still talking about some shit that happened at Dwight Howard house. Lord Jesus. Didn't that man, hold on, y'all. Didn't he just say, give me a second, girl? Because I could have swore that he said this. Hold on one second. Because God diggity dog. Hold on.
Counting the days, anything like that.
All I'm going to do is just continue to plant my seeds, continue to grow, continue to focus on my life and my children. You understand? Because no matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. And you're not going to ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again. Because honestly, it don't even make me mad no more. I know that I must be very powerful.
It don't make me mad no more. But what now? What you say now? What now?
The nigga's a liar, yo.
What?
He's a complete liar. Everything's trying to distort who I am because I make him insecure about it.
But didn't he say he wasn't coming out here yelling and screaming and cussing and fussing and all that spitting on the intercom anymore? Who believes him? Who believes this man and anything that he has to say? Who believes him? How? How do you continue to listen to that rant? People use his own words against him and he's over there spitting. Please explain it. I'm never coming out here to the internet no more spitting and cussing and defending myself, but just wait until 2 days from now and I'm going to defend myself again. She said, I'm convinced he's bipolar. Girl, he's something. He is something. And JC and Lacey let him do it. He don't believe in himself. Absolutely not. And that's why he posts these things right here. Somebody else, I think I did too. I said he was big bodied in these photos, right? I said he was big bodied and he went and said then and now Transformation Thursday. Wow, what a difference. You know, they do look like two big body insecures, you know. And I will tell you a little bit about weight loss, right? Especially when they do massive weight loss. And when I say massive, I ain't talking about no 5 or 10 pounds. I'm talking about like, I want to say LaTruth said he lost like 90 pounds or maybe 100 and his brother lost close to that or more or whatever. So when they look like this, they still feel like they did when they was in these big body shells, okay? So, you know, even though you may see a highly filtered, slimmer version and you might say, oh, they cute. Yeah, filters are meant for you to be cute. You know what I mean? Filters definitely meant for you to be cute, but they know they don't look like this behind that filter, right? They know that. But anyway, but they still feel like these guys and they sound like these guys within. This is who they really sound like. This is how LaTruth sound and this is how Kevin sound. Look at them. Somebody said they look like double zeros. I'm sorry, but that shit is funny. She said double zeros. But this is how they actually sound. When you hear Kevin over there yelling right now, just let me do y'all a favor, okay? I want you to close your eyes for a second. Follow me. Follow me for a second. I want you to close your eyes. Let me do something for y'all. I want you to follow me, okay? I am going to put this up. Okay, because this is them back then. Now listen to Kevin and tell me, does this not sound like him? Listen.
His fucking self. I'm so fucking amazing. That's why he reached out to me. That's why he wanted to be around me. That's why he wanted me to mentor him. That's why the nigga was wearing all my clothes, trying to look just like me. Because he looked up to me. And when people realize they can't ever be you, they start hating on you. That's exactly what they do.
Now you tell me. I want you guys to be the judge for a second. Hold on, let's continue to listen right quick.
He's been a big ass hater for years, y'all. A hater. That's all it is to it. He's just a fucking hater who has nothing nice to say and tries to skew my whole mission.
Hold on.
My whole purpose. He wants to skew it. Just think about this. If his issue was about him thinking I was coming on to him, why the fuck is he talking about me as cancer? Why the fuck is he talking about why I got my stomach surgery? Why is that even a part of his whole thing? Why? Because he's on a mission to try and distort who I am because he himself pales in.
Now, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, my bad.
Right? So it's like they're just trying to say it.
So now, who does that sound like? Does that sound like, hold on, let's go back a little bit. Hold on, let's go back. So his voice of yelling, what is, right?
This was about him thinking I was coming.
So now look at this picture and now look at this picture. Who does that sound like, y'all? Who does the voice sound like?
Why the fuck is he talking about me as cancer? Why the fuck is he talking about why I got my stomach surgery? Why is that even a part of his whole thing? Why? Because he's on a mission to try and distort who I am because he himself pales in fucking comparison. And it ain't because I'm better than him. It's because he ain't realized his own fucking purpose. He could probably go in and do greater fucking things. But he's so obsessed with me, he'll never.
So now who does that sound like? This person or this person? Who does it sound like? I'm trying to tell y'all something. People that lose weight like they did, 90 to 100 pounds at a time, they still see this when they look in the mirror. Y'all see this, especially when they have them filters on, but they see this. He still see this guy. He sounds like this guy. He don't sound like him. Him wouldn't care. Him wouldn't care about nothing nobody got to say from 5, 6, 7 years ago. Him wouldn't care. Him would be like, whatever, I don't care, y'all talk, right? Because him would be getting all the attention and he wouldn't care nothing about nobody with no 2, 3, 4,000 subscribers got to say. But him right here, he cares. These big body dudes right here, okay? They're insecure. This is the ones that got... Look at their little bitty hands. But anyway, bless their little hand heart. Okay, little bitty finger heart. But these are the guys that they actually see when they look in the mirror. They don't see how their bodies have evolved. Because mentally, that's why they send your ass through counseling before you go and get the snipped and clipped or whatever, right? They send you to counseling because they say, if your mental don't change, you still gonna see yourself as big bodied, okay? Big body, big body, big body, right? You have to change mentally to actually see yourself as these. This is why these boys stuff their pants. Why? Because when they look in the mirror, they see these people. Big lips, big face, big head. They see these people. He always had a girl butt. Look at his butt. They see these people. That's who they see. They do not see confidence. This who they see. Big bodies. 2 zeros. 2 zeros. They don't see no 2 slim Jims. They see 2 big fat zeros right here. That's what they see. That's when you hear them talk. When you hear him come out, Robert come out and call women bitches and hoes 130 times. This is the person that's doing that right there. That's who do that. When you hear somebody say, they still want me and I hope she burn in hell, that's this person right here. Yeah, that's this person. And this person is the one that say, yo mama bitch and die bitch. That's this person. They angry. They were raised by wolves and set out on the curve at a very, very young age, okay? Very young age, they were set out on a curve. And they have been trying to prove themselves ever since, all right? And they still haven't proven shit. They've been out here on the internet the longest, and the only thing they have accomplished is buying a bunch of bots. That's it. He just said the other day, I'm not coming out here and screaming and yelling anymore. I'm just not going to do it because it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to do my commentary. I'm not going to listen to them, and H&M is going to clean up my page and do the work for me. They're the ones that are going to fight my battles for me, right? Let's listen.
Cussing and screaming again. In due time, that's all I got to say. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not counting the days, anything like that. All I'm going to do is just continue to plant my seeds, continue to grow, continue to focus on my life and my children. You understand? Because no matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. You're not going to ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again.
And you ain't going to ever hear me do what? You ain't going to ever hear me do what?
Tap into who he truly is. And that's just a fact. I've never claimed to be better than nobody. My whole point is to show people that you can be amazing too. All this stuff about rising to be a Christ, every one of us got Christ in us. Every one of us have the ability to help others and lift others up and inspire.
If this joker don't slow down, he is going to bust a vein. She said he over there ovulating. I think he's ovulating now.
And wake up others. But until they come.
Just to walk back in that chin, you're just going to have the power. It would likely crush you.
He knew he was gonna leave with that fucking lie and try to say I came on to it. The nigga's a liar, yo.
Why is he even worrying about this? OMG, y'all. This is just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me, you guys. This is absolutely crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? She said he sounds so angry. Yeah, he does sound angry. He really do. He really does. Come on. And nobody over there is like, Kevin, again? Kevin, how many times you going to come out here and tell us Kelly lied? It's not true. He came to the house. He told a lie. It's not true. How many times? Now, Kelly must have did a video too, because did he do that just off of, let me look at Kelly video, Chief. Kelly must have did a video, because why in the world? Let's look. Oh, Kelly live, y'all. Hold on. She said him big mad.
He mad. He gonna be mad, crying like a little bitch. Crying like a little bitch. This nigga be coming up, they got 8 pages and shit. Crying like some hoes. This nigga told y'all time and time again he had cancer. That's what the doctor to fucking say.
So Kelly lied, but let's look. Kelly must have did a video earlier on him. Let's look. Oh yeah, he did 3 hours ago. Let's listen to what it says.
My stomach about to bust open, cause my stomach about to bust open, cause my stomach about to bust open. You said you felt like your stomach was about to bust. You felt like you was about to die. That's how you was.
Okay, so if I felt like my thoughts was about to explode, if I felt like my thoughts was about to explode, if I felt like my thoughts was about to explode, if I felt like my thoughts was about to explode, I can't make a damn noise.
No, you can't make no noise. You don't have a stomach, bitch ass nigga.
If I felt like my thoughts was about to explode,
my stomach about to bust open, cause my stomach about to bust open, cause my stomach about to bust open, cause my stomach about to bust open.
But I be hearing Robert say the same thing about his stomach, talking about he got a stomach ache too. I'm like, how the hell he got a stomach ache if he ain't got no damn stomach? You know what I mean?
I can't make a damn noise.
You don't have a stomach.
So if I felt like my thoughts was about to explode, I can't make a damn noise.
My stomach hurt. I can't make no noise. No, you ain't got no stomach. No. Nigga.
Hold on, he did another one 4 hours ago.
What I asked him, why were you asking the community for two, fool? Right? I asked him, why are you asking the community for money for two, fool? And you're eating regular food, nigga. Okay? He didn't answer that. I ain't see it. I ain't see no paperwork showing us that you had cancer, nigga, or you had your stomach removed, nigga. I told you, I know the procedure you had, and it wasn't, and you have a stomach, nigga. I told you, you have a fucking partially reconstructed stomach.
Sleeve gastrectomy is a type of weight loss surgery where about 75 to 80% of the stomach is removed. This portion is removed because it's the most stretchable part of the stomach that holds the most food. And it also produces a hormone called ghrelin, which triggers hunger. By taking it out, the new stomach becomes much smaller, helping you feel full faster and reducing appetite. The surgery is done through small cuts in the abdomen using a laparoscope, a thin tube with a camera. The surgeon carefully removes the curved part of the stomach, leaving behind a narrow tube-like sleeve about the size of a banana. It's performed under general anesthesia and usually takes 1 to 2 hours. Most patients stay in the hospital for a day or two. This surgery is irreversible but can lead to major weight loss and improvement in conditions like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and sleep apnea. Always consult a medical expert to know if this surgery is the right option for you.
You showed us nothing, showing us your procedure, showing us that you have a stomach, nigga.
So I wonder, is he going to show, okay, so a sleeve is laparoscopic, but a full stomach, is that laparoscopic? Let's continue, because maybe he's going to tell us something different. Hold on, let's go to this part.
Staple off your stomach.
Hold on.
Staple off your stomach. Same thing. What they do is they staple off your stomach and they create a pouch, a small pouch about the size of an egg. out of your intestines. They have to leave your stomach because your stomach produces the digestive fluids that enable you to eat food, even though you can eat significantly less.
It is common knowledge that the stomach expands to store food after it is eaten. It is less commonly known that the portion of the stomach that expands to store food also produces a hormone called ghrelin, which stimulates hunger. This area of the stomach is referred to as the fundus. A sleeve gastrectomy is the removal of most of the stomach, including the fundus. The procedure begins with several small incisions to allow small instruments and a camera to be passed into the abdomen. The liver is then lifted off of the stomach. The many blood vessels located along the portion of the stomach that will be removed are sealed and cut. Next, a sizer tube or bougie is inserted into the stomach. This is used to ensure that an appropriate amount of stomach is left in place.
I told you, you have a fucking partially reconstructed stomach.
A stapler is used to divide and seal the stomach. Finally, the cut-off portion of the stomach is permanently removed from the abdomen. The reduced ghrelin level decreases hunger, and the small remaining stomach.
I told you, I know the procedure you had, and you have a stomach, nigga. I told you, you have a fucking partially reconstructed stomach.
And the small remaining stomach.
I told you, I know the procedure you had, and you have a stomach, nigga. I told you, you have a fucking partially reconstructed stomach.
And the small remaining stomach causes a quicker sense of fullness. Of course, choosing the right foods, regular exercise, and avoiding eating for reasons other than hunger are important for best results.
If that nigga ever needed tube food because he didn't have a stomach, he would always need tube food. Because there is no other organ that produces the gastric fluids needed to process food. So he could not eat unless he has a stomach, even if it's bypassed. Nothing goes into my stomach but the fluid, the gastric fluid,
This is
still come from my stomach and were rewired to my intestines, to that little pouch, so that I can eat. I was sick and in the hospital for an entire year before I had my surgery. So never once did I have to have tube food. And I had 3 feet of my intestines removed. Okay, so he is a fucking liar.
The way she said it.
Liar.
5, 6, 7, 8. What got like so much?
Hey.
Make up stuff.
I'll just beat cats half the time. I'll just beat cats half the time.
It's a total yes, right? Okay, but then there's no cancer. We didn't write any cancer with you, but then there's no cancer. We didn't write any cancer with you.
I'll just beat cats half the time.
But then there's no cancer. We didn't write any cancer with you.
I just do understand why every time you talk, you never get lie.
I'll just beat cats half the time.
When the lies gotta go, if I'm trying to talk to you, kid, look at yo. If you had a mirror, look folks in the eyes. Oh, if you tell them lies, you be telling them lies. I ask you about it. You lie about it.
I'll just beat cats half the time.
I ask you about it. You lie about it.
But y'all, hold on. The guy did just say he had a total gastrectomy. Hold on.
No cancer. We didn't find any cancer with you.
Hold on. Let's go back. The guy just said he had a total gastrectomy.
At the time.
So it's a total gastrectomy. Okay.
Yeah, right here, look. It say he had a total gastrectomy.
So it's a total gastrectomy.
So it's a total gastrectomy. Hold on. Total gastrectomy is a surgical procedure that involves the complete removal of the stomach. It's typically performed to treat the stomach cancer. So he did have a total gastrectomy. It's the surgical removal of the entire stomach. So he did have his whole stomach removed, y'all.
Okay. But then there was no cancer.
He didn't have no cancer, but he had a total gastrectomy. So anyway, all right. So he did have a total gastrectomy. He had a total gastrectomy. So he did have a total stomach removal. Okay, so I think he probably need to clean that part up. But anyway, if he wants to. She said, no, he didn't look at Cali live. I just did. I mean, I looked at those. Okay, hold on. The doctor said it. Don't be mad. Yeah, but he had a total. Hold on. Let me look. The doctor told Kevin, yeah, the doctor said, he said, but he didn't find cancer. Yeah, so he didn't find cancer in the stomach, but he did have a total gastrectomy. He just didn't have cancer. She said, no, he didn't look at Cali live. I did. I just listened to what the doctor said too, though.
Of what I asked him, why were you asking the community?
Gastrectomy. Okay. With that. So it's a total gastrectomy. Okay. With that.
He said, so it's a total, hold on, let me go back. So it's a total gastrectomy.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had a total gastrectomy. That's what the doctor said right here.
Is it total gastrectomy? Okay. But then there was no cancer.
It did say there was no cancer, but he said that it was a total gastrectomy, or whatever you want to call it. But on the one that Callie did 4 hours ago, it's the doctor in there saying that it was a total gastrectomy. Yeah, I do believe it was for preventive, but he still had a gastrectomy, which means he still had his total stomach removed. Well, that's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me. But anyway, yeah, but it was preventive. So he won't, sometimes when you take these BRAC tests, right? The BRAC test basically says if one day you will develop, well, it's saying that it's likely that you will develop cancer, whether it's whether you will or not, I don't know, but it's a more likelihood that you will if your BRAC test comes back positive. And then they'll allow you, and the insurance company will pay for your preventive surgery. Okay, so if your BRAC comes back positive, insurance comes in and pay for it. Now, if your BRAC is negative, but you still want that organ removed, then you would have to pay for it because it's no longer preventive or it's no longer surgical needed. It's cosmetic. When you look up gastrectomy, it says it can be used as a weight loss surgery in case of severe obesity. Yeah, but I thought he said that the BRAC test came back positive that he carried the gene. There was another video where it was said that him and a bunch of everybody but Toya carried the gene. So if he have the gene, that means that it's a possibility that he would have gotten cancer. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I had the BRAC test done and they actually said I did not have, my BRAC was not positive, but I still got cancer. So anyway, but it don't matter. Even if they didn't get him on this, the Joker is a liar, period. There's so many other lies that you can catch him in, but besides this one right here. She said that's why they said Toya was judged because they had the gene, because Toya couldn't get the surgery done for free. Yeah, which is crazy because didn't she still get it done for free? She got it for free. It just wasn't Medicaid is free, ain't it? Medicaid, Medicare, whatever you call it. She didn't have to pay for it. Surgeries cost a lot of money. That's why. Okay, if the test deposit for the gene, they would have needed to do a gastrectomy. Otherwise, it would still be susceptible to the cancer. Yeah. So it's not even that he had to do it. It's still elective surgery, but it's elective based on the gene that he carries. And even though it's elective for insurance purposes, it's covered because it's considered preventative, if that makes any sense. I think the confusion came in because he said he had beat cancer, but he didn't have cancer. He only had a total gastrectomy to prevent the cancer. The doctor seemed confused as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe that when he said he beat cancer, he lied. Beating cancer, that's just something that he wants people to feel sorry for him for. Kevin raised money via GoFundMe to get the surgery. So if it was the gene, insurance would have paid. So he scammed the people or he lied about preventive. Now, when I say insurance will pay, I mean you got to have insurance for insurance to pay. So if Kevin ain't never really worked a job that allowed him insurance, then, you know, he's still up shit creek unless he under some type of government assistance like Medicare, Medicaid, or something like that or whatever. Other than that, he still would have had to pay for the surgery because he don't work anywhere to have insurance. But if you work somewhere and you have insurance, your insurance will pay for it. But if you don't have insurance, if you don't have a job to even have insurance, you SOL. Or unless you're getting paid, unless you're, you know, being taken care of by the government. After a total gastrostomy, your only place of tube feeding temporary to allow your intestines to heal, but only temporary, not long term. She said, I'm sure that broke nigga had Medicaid. But Medicaid is not guaranteed. Don't you got to apply for it? They use this to have weight loss surgery. They lost weight in the beginning to not have the saggy skin. That's why they toned it up. The problem they had, you know, keeping the weight off. Yeah, they, you know, whether they did it for weight loss surgery or not, it definitely did make both of them slim. But I still think no matter what, they still live as if they this, and they eat like they this. Tell me they don't. They both eat like this. They both eat like they two big zeros. You know what I mean? They both. Have you seen how Robert eat? Robert says out of his mouth, I eat healthy and wealthy, and he does not. Kevin said he on a diet, but we saw him eating ribs and French fries and shit. They both eat like they both look like this. Amoira, did we see the video of Robert telling the officer to Google him? So he cut that part out, but we did see the video. Yeah, we did see the video, but he cut the part out. Are you home, Glenn? Welcome home, baby. I know you tired, boo. I know you tired, but welcome home, honey. But they both eat like two big zeros. And the thing about it is, if they are not careful, and people don't realize this, that weight could come back. It may not come back in his belly area, but it may come back in his face, his legs, his arms, his back. You know what I'm saying? So they need to be careful with how they consume food, because just because you had a gastrectomy does not mean that you cannot gain weight back, because your stomach stretch over time. It stretches, which means that they could end back up fat. They both eat unhealthy as fuck. Big plate of ribs with French fries. I didn't even know ribs and French fries go together, but whatever, right? But they eat a lot. I'm talking about a lot. She said, question, did he get the surgery before or after Dwight? I want to say he went to Dwight already skinny, right? I think he already went to Dwight skinny. He went to Dwight skinny, and then he started wrapping his head up. He didn't start wrapping his head and wearing, you know, the attire that he wears until after he got skinny. She said, my cousin had the surgery and she gained the weight back and more. See, that's what I'm talking about. How long did it take for her to gain it back? Okay, she said, with a gastrectomy, there is no stomach to stretch out. It's completely removed, but yeah, you can still gain the weight afterwards. It's harder to gain weight. Oh, oh yeah, you can't stretch it back out. Well, then if they're not, if they're not, if it's gonna be harder for them to gain weight because you can't stretch the stomach out because you don't have one, then that just tells me that both of these jokers are some shitting ass niggas, because if it's hitting their gut and going straight to their intestines, then they shit all day. Cause where are they putting the food? These are some shitting niggas. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. She said it's harder to gain with no stomach. That's why Kevin have trouble with his weight. Okay, because it's so they can eat and then it goes straight to the toilet. So, ugh, shy bye. That's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I bet they be, ugh. And then didn't Robert just post the other day that he'll fart on you and put the cover over his head or something like that? I think he did say something like that. Like, I'll fart on you and put the cover over your head so you can smell my bowels or some shit or whatever. So that must be their thing. They just, you know what I mean? They got rerouted and then they forever blow in the bathroom. I guess the bathroom must be their best friend. It ain't no way. Ain't no way. But what I have noticed is when they first had the surgery done, they looked all toned and whatnot. But I don't know if it might be for age too. They both getting a little older. They are in their 40s. Cause they got, I don't know. Does the surgery just make you look like you got grandpa bods, a body or whatever? Because they both appear to have grandpa bodies. Tell me I'm not right. They both appear to have this grandpa look, you know? Let me show y'all something. Look at the grandpa look. Tell me that ain't a grandpa look. More and more, he's looking just like the grandpa. He really is, okay? She said that's the bariatric look Robert has. Yes, okay? That's why they work out so much. They don't get the results that they are looking for. Look at those legs. Uh-huh. Yeah, baby. So anyway, but that is the look that that they both have, sort of, kind of, but you know, more Robert than him. More Robert than Kevin. You know, they want people to think they this, but they really this. Wait a minute. That's what they really are. Okay? She said, pimp C looking ass. Most bariatric patrons have that look. That nigga feet is longer than 120. He look like if you blow on him, he will fall over. A hot dang mess. I can't stand those orthopedic shoes he got on. When you get old, that's what we wear, baby. We wear orthopedics, honey. You hear me? We wear orthopedics. Y'all better stop playing. Let's listen to it.
Y'all like my pose? This shit's sexy, ain't it?
Grandpa. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, she said, Robert weight loss looked unhealthy. I had the same problem, but now I'm trying to eat a little more because my friend said I look sick with my weight loss. Oh, wow. She said now he got on the one old people be wearing in the nursing home. More the small intestines absorb calories and nutrients. You can still gain weight without the stomach. Oh, really? Oh, she won. Clarissa won her fight tonight. Oh, damn. So it's gonna take Ali to knock her ass out, huh? It's gonna take Ali to knock her ass out. She said, I see why Bree wasn't attracted to him no more. But I don't see how she was attracted to this. Shit. This or this. This or this. This or this. Did y'all see, and which I think is very, very sad. Did y'all see how Dawn, the sister, the other, the older sister, whatever, posted up that a picture of her when she was younger, and it was looked like the picture may have been brighter only because sometimes your pictures are lighter. It depends on the lighting, right? Sometimes your pictures are lighter and sometimes they're darker. But she had a nerve to say, I haven't always been dark-skinned, like as if it was a bad thing. Did y'all see that? She said, I haven't always been dark-skinned. Like, girl, y'all all dark. Look at the brother. Look at him. What does she mean she hasn't always been dark? Her mama was dark. She dark. Her brother dark. They all dark. But for her to say, I haven't always been dark, it makes it sound like being dark is a bad thing. And that's what they teach. They over there teaching that being dark is a bad thing, right? Like as if you can control whether or not you're dark or not. You can control how big your ass get, right? You can start working out. You can control how big your back is. I don't give a damn if you think you can't control it or not. You can. Okay? Most people with big backs is because they don't work out at all. So you absolutely can control how big you are, but you can't control what your race is, what color God made you. So the fact that she said, I haven't always been black, meaning that she used to be brighter when she was younger, that tells you that she does not like her darker skin. Okay? She literally said, I have not always been black. And people were literally in her comments trying to say, don't say that. That's not nice, Hold on. This is her page. Let's see. I haven't always been dark. Like, girl, why in the world would you even say something like that out of your mouth? Here you go, y'all. She want people. She said, let me show y'all this shit right here, y'all. And this is the saddest thing ever to me. It absolutely is. Hold on. Because somebody done brighten up a picture. She thought it was a bright idea to try to insinuate that she's not dark. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. She says, and I quote, let's blow this joke up. She says, hold on. She says, oh, look at me. Oh, so Dawn wasn't always dark. Laughing my fucking ass off. People swear they know me, but that chlorine from going swimming every day will definitely roast you. What? So she's blaming her dark skin on chlorine, okay? Saying that the chlorine in the pool will roast you, will make you dark. So she's trying to say she hasn't always been dark-skinned. The only thing this picture shows is that the camera person used a different filter. Like I'm a darker color, right? But I can, I can have pictures. Let me see if I can have one right quick that make me look not so dark. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me get a picture of myself. Okay. So this is me and Candy. Okay, hold on. Let's put this out here. Hold on. How can I make this? How can I show this? Oh, shit. Damn, I can't even. Okay, hold on. And then this is one where the camera looked, I don't know, I guess you could say it looked somewhat lighter. Okay. Let me show you these two pictures right quick. It's the same picture, same me, right? Okay, so this one and this one. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to take that down. Hold on. Okay. I know y'all know already, but I'm just going to show y'all. Okay, again, this is Dawn. Okay. Now this is me. We look kind of close in complexion on there, right? Kind of, because it's the lighting. It's called the lighting, right? The lighting. You see that? You see me. Now, but this is my color. This is my color. This is just of a different light. It's just the light is not on directly on my face. But when the light is on, I look a tad bit lighter. But this is my color. I'm a darker color. But in the light, it don't show as dark, right? There ain't no difference. This ain't no different. It's just of a different light. When the light is on you, it makes you a little lighter. But to sit here and say, you know, look at Dawn. Oh, so Dawn wasn't always dark. People swear they know me. But the chlorine from going to the swimming pool every day would definitely roast you. Girl, so the sun roasts your brother because he dark. She said, can you read the one about, wait a minute, hold on. Can you read the one about her father? She does not care about her siblings at all. She thinks she's better. Where's the one about her father? What do you mean, the one about her father? I don't want to have to go too far to look for it. What are you talking about? And it's so funny, the fact that I'm sitting up here reading where they think that Jonel's car accident is his karma. Well, Robert going broke is his karma. I don't see the one about her father, and I don't want to have to go too far down. Oh, this one? Let me see. No, I can't see. That ain't it. But anyway, to sit here and want to, oh, is this it? Let me see. Oh, you're talking about the one that says Happy Heavenly Father Day to the best daddy in the world. I love and miss you so much. When mama passed, you didn't hesitate to raise Tanya and I, and you were there into the end. Continue resting in peace in paradise. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. She's trying to say she had the best daddy and they didn't. Well, she said that to me. She said they always was jealous of her because her daddy took good care of her and their parents didn't. Basically, her daddy didn't. She said, you don't roast from swimming in the chlorine. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Well, that's what she said. She said that's why she's so dark now. She's so dark because she roasted in the pool, in the damn swimming pool, swimming. She roasted. Girl, if you don't go sit your insecure ass. But you know what? And the thing, this is the sad part about it. The people that she supports is the one making her feel like this. It ain't nothing that I've said. It's literally the people that she supports. They've made her feel that the color of my skin, Wesley Snipes, and a bunch of other darker complexion people, the people that she supports have made her feel that it's ugly, it's unattractive, that it's, any black picture, any black photos, any dark black photos is just ugly and and degrading. So when they go and get these really dark photos of me, or not of me, but dark photos and try to insinuate that is me or whatever, right? And y'all know, Candy girl, I almost forgot. Candy is of a lighter complexion. She is. Believe it or not, Candy is a caramel. Candy is caramel color. But in this picture, she looks darker. Why? Because it's the lighting. It's the lighting. She looks darker, but in real life, she's not this dark. Believe it or not. It's the lighting of the photo. It's literally the lighting, you know? But you know, they go and get these darker complexion photos and actually they think it bothers me, but it does not bother me at all. Because I've been this way for 52 years. If I allow something to bother me after having it for 52 years, then I need to go sit on somebody's couch and say, oh, I don't know why God made me so dark. Can I please fix it? You know what I'm saying? And y'all know there's bleaching cream out there, lightening your skin cream. So if I did not like my dark chocolate complexion, do you know I would go and invest in a whole bunch of bleaching cream? Now, I have done that when I was younger, but that's when I didn't know no better. That's when people like them made me feel insecure. And they didn't make me feel insecure, but I felt insecure based on their opinions. But I had to grow out of worrying about other people's opinions. Okay. I love the skin that I'm in. And for them to say things like, oh, she don't like when you call her black. You guys are crazy. I absolutely love my black. I wouldn't trade my dark skin in for nothing in the world. And that's no hit against anybody else's skin. I just love my skin. Okay. I love my skin. And since I cut my hair off, you guys, my face is much smoother because I don't have all that, you know, cream and stuff that I have to put in my hair. I just put some grease in it. You know what I mean? Tie that joker up and keep it moving. So my face is much clearer than it used to be, you know? But I love my dark skin. I absolutely love my dark skin. That doesn't bother me. The only time I said anything against it was the fact that they tried to degrade our ancestors, but they're too uneducated to realize that. They're too uneducated that I was saying, y'all are disrespecting people that paved the way for us. Y'all up here talking Harriet Tubman this, Harriet Tubman that. These people paved the way for us. You know? Talk about me all you want to, but trying to compare me to someone that an icon that actually paved the way for us is disrespectful. But they're too ignorant to realize that. I'm thinking it's because they're down in the deep south of Alabama. They must have told them brighter is righter, okay? And darker is wrong or something. They must have told them that because for some reason they believe that lighter skinned people are pretty. I've heard them say things like that. You can't say I ain't pretty. I am pretty. Okay. If you think so. You know what I mean? But anywho, you cannot change the color that God gave you. I mean, you can if you go to the doctor and have all types of surgeries, but who would really want to do that? A very insecure person, in my opinion. A very insecure person. So anyway. So to hear her say that she hasn't always been dark, it actually saddens my heart because it makes you see that some people, because of the way they carry on, some people actually think being darker is a bad thing. It's a disgusting thing. She actually said that Dawn wasn't always dark. That's just like saying Dawn ain't always had missing teeth in her mouth, or Dawn hair ain't always been nappy, or Dawn ain't always been fat. That's how that sounds. Like she can actually control what color she is. But she said, but that chlorine from going swimming, she made an excuse for the shade of her face. Her mom is dark. Y'all seen her mother, right? Before she passed away? Well, actually, you saw in a picture. She's dark. She's dark. She's probably darker than me, right? But she doesn't want to claim that. She's like, no, this picture makes me look light, so I want to claim lighter. Whew, anyway, child. She said, Brick going off. Wait a minute, he's still going off. Kevin gonna stroke out over there in Colombia. Tell him the powder is stronger than it is not cut. He can't do all this screaming on that pure coke. Okay, wait a minute, he's still over there screaming? Let's see. I thought he'd been signed off by now, child. I didn't change the whole topic, Kevin Wesley. Is he still over there screaming? Let's see.
With this shit. Let's see what the living conditions where he lived at. Let's just see what this is like. Now we're gonna stop right here. Okay. We're gonna have some fun real quick. Hang on. Let's see what this man lived at. Don't read it yet. Let me read it. Let me do the reading, goddamn it. Okay. Here we go. This is by far the worst apartment I have ever lived in, said Shayla. Okay? This is the worst apartment by far that I've ever lived in. I have had to deal with birds.
So he's reading the reviews of where of where you know what though? Well, I ain't gonna say. But anyway, he's reading the reviews of where Callie lived or used to live. I'm just gonna say it like that. But he's reading the reviews of the apartment complex to try to discredit his living, where he lives. Okay. She said, I'm darker than all of y'all, and I'm black and I'm proud. The fuck? No, Glenn, you supposed to be proud of your color. Everybody should be proud of their color. Everybody should love their own color, no matter what shade it is, okay? And lighter don't make you cuter, and darker don't make you cuter. It doesn't. No. It's other aesthetics that you have, Most time, people, when they look at you, the first thing they look at is what? I'm going to let y'all put it in the comments. She said, Amoira, can you drop the link to the LOUDTalkerz group, please? I will in a minute, Cadillac. But, or ask one of the moderators. But what is the first? Thank you, Jen. Thank you. That's the first thing a person look at when they look at you. That's the first. Everybody knows that. And what's the second thing outside of your teeth? What's the second thing they look at? The first thing is your teeth. It's not the shade of color you are. It's your teeth, baby. It's your teeth. What's the second thing? She said your shoes, your feet. Somebody said your lips. Your teeth and what? Oh, QC said your fingernails. I say your eyes. They look at your teeth and your eyes. That's what I look at. I look at your teeth and your eyes. That's what I look at when I first see somebody. Your teeth and your eyes. I do. I definitely judge people by their eyes. And I look at people's eyes a lot. I know they probably be like, God damn, why she staring at me? Because your eyes tell a lot, in my opinion. Your eyes tell me whether or not you're confident or insecure, baby. I can tell if you are somebody that I want to deal with or not, just looking at your eyes, okay? Then your body movements, but baby, your eyes tell a whole lot about you. Let's look up ChatGPT. What does your eyes tell you? It tells me whether or not you're confident or whether or not you're insecure. But let's see what ChatGPT says about looking at someone's eyes. Okay, let's look it up. What does someone's eyes say about them? All right, it says, great question. Eyes can say a lot about a person, especially when you know what to look for. Here's a breakdown of what someone's eyes might reveal about their mood, their mindset, their intentions, or their character, whether in real life or through video content. Eyes that shift quickly or avoid contact may indicate nervousness, guilt, or discomfort, lying or hiding something, anxiety or shame, especially if they keep blinking or darting left to right when speaking. Eyes that stare too hard without blinking may indicate intimidation, tactics, or manipulation, narcissistic control, trying to dominate the room, anger, or internal intentions, okay, or internal tensions, often used by people trying to assert false confidence or dominance. Wide eyes or raised eyebrows may indicate shock, fear, or surprise, sometimes exaggerated or playing victim. Narcissistic or fake victims often over dramatize eye expressions to get sympathy. Heavy lidded or dull eyes may indicate emotional detachment, apathy, or deceit, lack of empathy, boredom, or indifference. Okay, they're bored or indifference. A dead or flat gaze can sometimes suggest someone's just going through the motions or completely lack remorse. Glassy or tear-filled eyes may indicate true emotional pain or vulnerability or performative sadness if other body language doesn't match. Always check whether the voice tone and body match the tears. If not, it could be manipulation. Smiling eyes. They always told me I had smiling eyes, but it says smiling eyes don't match the mouth. The smiling eyes that don't match the mouth may indicate mass anger, sarcasm, or deception. A fake or calculated smile that is common in narcissistic and liars. They smile, but their eyes give them away. Absolutely. You got to look at the eyes, baby. Got to look at the eyes. Bonus, what narcissistic eye often reveals cold stares or retaliating glare, like they're disconnected from emotions. Eyes that light up when discussing chaos or control shows pleasure in manipulation. Blank or predatorial gaze, they scan people like objects or threats. Sudden wide eyes mid-conversation used to guilt trip, exaggerate, or bait sympathy. So listen, your eyes tells a lot. Callie, I know, honey, he over there crashing for real, child. He over there reading the reviews of your apartment complex. Make that make sense, okay? He said, Callie rent is $500. So your eyes tell you a lot, okay? She said, I'll be back green Monday or more. Okay, thank you, Octavia. So your eyes tell a whole lot, and that's what I look at, the eyes, baby, the eyes. She said the eyes are the windows of the soul. You got it. You can see fear or excitement in people's eyes, even lack of confidence. Absolutely. Absolutely. The eyes tell me a lot, okay? Somebody said he over there saying that Cali rent is $500, but then he says his was $400. He said they sold enough books to pay his whole month rent. $400, $450 or something like that. But he over there talking about Cali rent. Cali, he said your rent go up $1 a year. Cali, he said your rent go up $1 a year. Damn. He got jokes. But Cali, you might want this right here, Cali. Let me let you hear something, Cali, right quick. You might want this. You might want to use this in your next video, Cali, because he sure said it. Give me a sec. Let me get to it. You might want this sound bite. Hold on.
You're not going to ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again.
Cali, this was 2 days ago. You're not going to ever see me come out here yelling, cussing, screaming again. You need to get this sound bite, Cali. Get this sound bite before he deletes it. He said it. He said he ain't stunned you. He ain't never coming back out saying nothing to you.
Because no matter what they say, it does not make it true. You understand? So I'm not tripping. You're not going to ever see me come out here yelling and cussing and screaming again. Because honestly, it don't even make me mad anymore. I know that I must be very powerful for people to go that low to trying to hurt my little feelings.
His little feelings. But then what he doing over there?
This motherfucker even got birds. I thought the birds would eat the fucking rat, so the roaches, I guess, fuck. Okay, here we go.
Is he yelling, cussing, and screaming? Is he yelling, cussing, and screaming?
Birds, okay. Birds getting into the home on 3 different occasions. Fucking mold. He's beyond tired. Let's continue.
He's over there reading reviews of your apartment complex as if that's your apartment, like yours, not the apartment complex, like it's yours. And they over there laughing at the shit instead of saying, nigga, you over there in Colombia with 28 people living in your house, right? You supposed to be over there living high on the hog, and you over here worrying about what somebody said about you 6 years ago. She said, and he's an ambassador. Girl. Hey, he's an ambassador, all right. He's an ambassador, all right. While he over there reading reviews of somebody else's apartment complex. Make that make sense. But that makes him look weak. It makes him look like what Callie said about him bothers him so bad. But he said he wasn't going to be bothering. He wasn't going to let it bother him. She said, right, he's reading reviews. Exactly. He's literally reading reviews. Like, what does that do? You know, because I'm pretty sure we can find some reviews, but, you know, I'm not going to do that. But we already know. See, he's over there in Colombia, think he's living high on the hog. The reason why he left here in the first place, because he wasn't going to be able to find another place like he had for that amount of money. He knew that $4,000 rent that he was renting in Georgia, that he would never get that again because the market has changed. A 10,000 square feet house would have cost him close to $10,000 damn dollars. And that's why he left to go to another country, because he was not going to be able to live the same. When he got that place, that's when rent was low. Rent shot up so damn high, especially in Georgia. This is what you call the deep end. He's drowning in his lies. Yes, I see that, Callie. Y'all calling him out. He's being criticized from left and right, and that's what he's mad about. She said, let's look at the reviews where he live in Colombia, child. That's some dumpster diving for your ass. He's on a junkie rant. Yep, he is.
Hey, that's just one person.
And he's been live now for 2 hours. 2 hours. He's been live for 2 hours. Hey, Callie, did you see where he made his daughter embarrass herself making pancakes? Did you see where he embarrassed his daughter? It took her 30 minutes to make 3 pancakes. She in there making pancakes in the damn kitchen, looking nervous as hell. Like, damn, you got this camera in my face. You know I know how to flip this bitch. It took her almost 6 minutes to damn butter the pan. No, I think it was more like 3 minutes, but it was, or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, it was just ridiculously crazy. She said they on cocaine and coffee in Colombia, ain't it? I don't know what he's on. She said he's crashing out over his own words. Girl, Miss Shine. Yes, girl, we just saw your video. He's absolutely crashing out over his own words. He said he going to get your videos taken down, though, Sean, but you already know if he ever does, let me know and I'll tell you how to get it back. She said them pancakes was probably mushy. Girl, she patted on them too damn much. Oh, thank you, Sean. I'm sorry. I don't want you to think I don't appreciate it. I appreciate your a super chat. But she patted on them damn pancakes so damn much. Shit, that's what you call a flapjack for real. She flattened that motherfucker, boy. She pat. She smacked that bitch so many times. Did y'all see that? She kept smacking the pancake. Nobody ate it, though. Not even him. Sean, did you see what he asked her on camera? Have she ever cooked that before? But I'm going to tell you, it's because I said she never cooked. Now I just said Jamie and Lacey don't have any girlfriends. They don't hang out with no female friends. They're going to go find somebody tomorrow to walk in the mall with. They're going to go find somebody. They deserve to have outside friends. I think that's a healthy thing to have outside friends. I think it's very unhealthy to not have outside friends. I wish Jay would tell me I can't talk to nobody on the outside. Man, I look at him and be like, what? What? What the fuck you mean? Who don't have outside friends that they can call and talk to and go to the mall with, go out to eat with, go walking with, go get nails done with? Who? Go on girl trips with? You think that he would let his friend, his pillars is what he called them, pillars. Do you think he would let them go on a girls trip without him? You think they will ever go on a girls trip? Girl, hell no. Hell to the no. Can you imagine your husband saying, "No, you can't go on no girls trip. I don't want you hanging around them girls." What? As if they don't have a mind of their damn own. Like it's almost like he don't allow them to trust their own judgment. You know? He's reading complaints from other people, yet he claimed he owns his mansion, but was given days to vacate. You will see this saga was turned into hateful vices. Why is he snorting so much? Oh, is he snorting? Let's see.
Hey. Now here we go, hang on. Moria. Okay, Maria. Okay, let's go, Maria. Let's read what Maria has to say. Maria Antoinette. Let's see what she has to say. She said, I forgot to leave. I forgot to leave that when I cleaned my apartment with spray water. Hang on. I forgot to leave that when I cleaned my apartment with they spray. Okay. I forgot. Hang on, what's she saying? Oh, I forgot to leave that when I cleaned my apartment.
He can't even read it. He can't even read it. I was trying to listen to see if he's sniffing.
They sprayed water on my carpet. Black mold. When they spoke on Saturday,
I don't hear the sniffing, but anyway, but he's literally over there reading reviews as if that reflects Cali. That's not a reflection on Cali. That's a reflection on whoever owned the damn apartments. How is that a reflection on Cali? And how does he even know Cali still lived there? Cali said when he get mad, he start hitting that bag. But how does he even know if you still live there, Cali? Like as if he just moved, so you can't move. He moved. Huh? She says, Mika, come out and play. I'm waiting on this to meet this bitch. I'm in the A. Ooh. Listen, but he just moved. How does he know that Cali still lives where he did before? She said, what does it have to do with his lies? Girl, it has nothing to do with his lies. If anything, he's deflecting. You know? He's literally over there.
For the issue to be fixed, yes. I guess if the mold black and you paint white over it, the mold's gone, I guess. I guess we just paint the mold, and that means it ain't mold no more. I guess that's what we're doing, all right? Just paint over shit, okay. So
but how is that a reflection of, I don't get it. And they're literally like laughing and think this shit is so funny. They so delusional. And all along, you're over here in the U.S. with us, and he's over in Colombia with a house full of people supposed to be out living the good life. You know, Colombia is cheap to live. He's supposed to be flexing and flossing on us for real, for real. The amount of money I make, and if I went over to Colombia, man, I'd be living like a damn queen. You hear me? A queen. Slim Bull says, I want an answer. How can someone have 207,000 subscribers have less viewers than someone with 15K? You better say it, Slim Bull. You want to know why? Because he bought it. He bought those bots. Okay? He bought those bots. Those are not real supporters. They are bots. This is no life coach. This is a dope head. He absolutely no life coach. And this even further tell you that he ain't got no goddamn on ambassadorship with no H&M. You think H&M want to see him and Meek? Where is Meek? Is this Meek not his night to spend with his daddy? Don't Meek need some love and attention? What time is it? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Meek should be asleep, but I bet he ain't. I bet he's still climbing all over his mama while she on talking on the internet. She probably on the internet. He probably don't even know she online. She probably don't even know he online. But I bet you she does, because she hear him in the room screaming. She like, Meek, cover your ears. Daddy's just doing another one of his internet rants. It's okay, Meek. Ain't nobody throwing him no super chats or nothing over there. He just screaming for free. Who even does that? Who? She said, Amoira, you make me pissy weak when you say Meek. That's his name. She in the chat modding. Girl, you better shut the fuck up. She in the chat. The mama is in the chat. Let me see. Girl, don't let me see. Is the mama in the chat? Oh my damn God. And laughing. Oh, hell no, y'all. Which one is this one? Oh, Afina. A fire. A Fuya. She in the chat, y'all. Oh, shit. So she with the shits. She with the shits, y'all. She in the comments laughing at this shit. She think this shit is funny. Oh, the damn side pieces. Hey, Callie, did you know that she entertains this shit? Kevin was checking the hell out of that baby on the YouTube shorts. When? Who is Flame? Nigga in Colombia hate America after hearing all the lies through the walls. Girl, let me go look at the short. Hold on. Exactly. They over there, not liking Americans based on what he was saying. When he shaking the hell out the baby? Hold on, y'all. Let me be nosy. Shit. Oh, you talking about when he was shaking him, doing this dance, bouncing him around? Hold on. Oh, shit. My bad. Ain't mean to do that. This be so funny. He like, yeah, let's dress in green today, y'all. Let's dress in green. Oh, yeah, he is shaking that baby. God damn. I bet that baby like, God damn. Look at the baby. Baby holding on to dear life. So Kevin want us to believe that his little thing in his pants just be wiggling like that. So does he not wear drawers? Look at them two pillars. They'll do anything he tell them to do. Look at the baby just jerking around. Don't make no damn sense. You hear me? Them two pillars will do anything that he tell them to do. I'm talking about any damn thing. They just a bunch of egghead ass women, for real. How can you even feel sorry for them? I don't feel sorry for them. And then you just told me Afina, Meek Mama over there. Meek Mama over there modding and laughing and shit. Girl, you in this shit? She said laughing my ass off. She literally over there laughing at this shit. I can't believe Meek Mama is in the shits. I thought Meek Mama was not in it. Ooh, I got a newfound thought about her. You hear me? She said, Lord, this is when that baby should have had that helmet that K Diddy said he had to wear on his head. Yeah, did he say he had to wear a helmet? I ain't seen the baby with the helmet on since he said the baby needed a damn helmet. And why the baby need a helmet? The baby don't even look like, what the fuck? Now, y'all, I done seen babies that need helmets, right? They can't control their damn head. Why you say this baby need a damn helmet? That ain't no helmet wearing ass baby. That baby actually is fine. That baby head don't be flopping around like that. Do y'all remember this nigga cut his hair and then the next day came out and said he cut it to fit his helmet? That was a damn lie. She said, go back and read her comment from earlier. Now, you know I ain't going to do that, but you can write it and tell me what she said. But I'm not about to go back and look for her comment from earlier. I'm just not going to do that. But what happened to the helmet? Because I only seen the baby with a helmet. I think he tried it on his head one time. The baby like, get this shit off me. I don't need this shit. The fuck? Why you got this shit on my head? Trying to impress them motherfuckers online. It was supposed to shape his head. That's not what a helmet is for, Vanessa. It's for window lickers. The helmet is to stop him from hurting himself, not to shape his head. It's for window lickers because they don't have control of their neck area and they bounce it around, bite shoulders and shit like that. But that baby don't need no damn helmet. He's a damn lie. Oh, she said, yes, it is. Oh, it is to shape heads? Oh, shit, I ain't know that. Let me look. See, now y'all got me. Let me look. Hold on. Give me a second. What is the purpose of a baby wearing a helmet? Let's see. Why made me need that? It says, when a baby wears a helmet, it's usually for medical reasons and is more common than people realize. Oh, shit, it do say that. It said it is to correct the flathead syndrome. Some babies develop a flat spot on the back of their head due to spending a lot of time laying on their back. The helmet helps gently reshape the baby's skull as it grows, guiding it in a more round, symmetrical form. To treat also brachycephalus and scalpiophasalicanaliblu. And the name of it is head is wider than the shoulder than it usually, often flat in the back. And the scalicolicalihali is the head is longer and narrow. So common in premature babies. The helmet guides through the growth to a healthier, more balanced shape. To correct cranioscosis in some cases. This is more serious condition where the skull bones fuse together. Hold on. So only one time. So will the head reshape with one wear? The fuck? No, hell no. A baby head will not reshape after just one wear. Here's the real deal. It's a gradual process, not instant. The helmet is designed to gently guide the baby's skull over time. Baby head grow rapidly during the first year, and the helmet works by redirecting the growth consistently every day. So average duration time, 3 to 6 months, worn 23 hours a day, only taken off for bathing and cleaning. Some may need a little shorter or longer depending on how early treatment starts and how severe the flatness is. Without consistent wear, the reshaping process will be very minimal or non-existent. Skipping helmet time can slow down or reverse the process. But with daily consistent wears, the baby head gradually become more rounded and symmetrical. Results are usually noticeable after a few weeks, with full results by the end of the treatment period, which is 3 to 6 months. So wait a minute. Did we see this baby wear a helmet for 3 to 6 months for 23 hours out of the day? Huh? I ain't never seen this baby. Now I don't be looking like that, but I don't think that the baby wore the helmet for 3 to 6 months. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out what he had the helmet for. I think is a lie. I think it was all for sympathy because he was cutting that baby hair and he wanted to try to come out and say it was he cut it for the helmet because he knew he wasn't supposed to be cutting that damn baby hair. He cut the baby hair because that shit was wild and he didn't know what to do with it. And it still is wild. At this point, he need to just go get a baby a haircut, have his hair looking like mine, if you ask me. Because, honey, his hair is fucked up and they don't know what to do with it. Cut that shit off. Ain't he won already? He's already won, right? Is he one? So they can cut a baby hair at 1 or is it 2? I can't remember shit. It's been so long. They need to cut the baby hair out. Give him a haircut like mine. Child, you better take that shit off. All of it. All of it, baby. Take all that shit off. Oh, he's not one? Oh, shit. I thought the baby was one. He can cut it after one. The baby ain't one. Damn, I thought the baby was one. Don't he eat regular food? I could have swore I saw that baby eat regular food. He has pretty hair. His sister should braid it. Well, y'all call him pretty, but I think that his hair is all over the place, so I don't see how it's pretty. They need to cut that shit off. Start over. He is one going on two. Okay, so if he going on two, they need to just cut it off. Everybody don't need him. That baby hair is not pretty. Just because a hair is soft don't make it pretty, okay? He has soft, thin hair. That shit ain't pretty. It's all over the place. Every time I see his child, his hair, the baby hair is fucked up. Oh, the baby 14 months? Oh, I don't know. Well, it don't matter. All I'm saying is, just because it's a soft, curly pattern don't make it pretty, okay? Oh, he did have a birthday party? She said a low haircut would be handsome. Yeah, because it'll take the attention off his head. Yeah, his hair is very unruly. That's a better way of saying it then. Okay, I shouldn't say fucked up. It's very unruly. It's unkempt. It's untrained. It's untrained hair, okay? OB can explain his hair better than us. Well, okay, well, we'll let OB, whatever OB said about his hair. They over there talking about how the apartment complex have roaches. Oh, Lord. Cha, cha, chow. Cha, cha, chow, chow. Amoira, not the two pillars talking about you today. All the two pillars was talking about me. Well, I talk about them two motherfucking pillars. Listen, my man didn't say he need two women because I wasn't a whole ass woman. You got one of them can fuck and can't cook. You got one that attaboys but can't fuck. You know what I mean? They the one over there half ass good for him. You know what I mean? Because not one of them provide him a whole ass woman. Hell, his words, not mine. Shit, one of them dumb as fuck. That's lazy dumb. And then Jamie don't have the looks that he looking for. She ain't a looker. You got one is a looker, one willing to play in his ass, and one not. Okay? All right? Now, both of them got issues. They ain't a whole grounded woman at all, honey. My man ain't sleeping with another man on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? So they the one both looking like goofies while they got something to say about me, if they said something about me. But if they did, hey, we can really go there, because I was actually feeling sorry for them. I thought they was stuck on stupid, both of them, to be honest with you. You know, but now to know that she over there laughing and shit with her goofy ass, she over there having a whole baby, gotta pick a day for him to watch the damn baby. She the one over there talking about all my life I had to take care of this little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't want over there depressed. That's why they had to put on this whole facade. Jamie or JC do like the baby. JC holds the baby all the time. She knows she tired as fuck. She want a day off from all that bullshit, if you ask me. Girl, stop playing, old pillar. She's a pillar. Girl, do your job. Do your job. She said, I wonder, do they have BV? Because they said Kevin don't bathe. Lord. Well, hell, if he gave his ex BV or TC or whatever the name of that damn disease he gave her, I guarantee they got something. But he the one got them over in Columbus. Columbia ain't now. One of them got insurance. Would you go overseas with somebody that don't give you that y'all don't have no damn insurance? I'm not going overseas with you and we ain't got no insurance. Lo and behold, any of them catch a cough or anything. You know what I'm saying? Man, bye. You're not taking me overseas without no damn insurance. Man, y'all crazy. She said, I wonder, do they have, I read that one. Mika, where your son at wait, what? Oh, and ate that crack. Girl, she'll never spend no time with her kids. Why did Lacey say y'all about Amoira? What did Lacey say about Amoira? Girl, who knows? She said it probably was recommended by the PT, but if he was good muscle control without seizures, he may not need the helmet anymore or not as often. I think the helmet shit was his own idea for sympathy. He did that shit for sympathy, okay? She said, that's why they moved. The health center said this last motherfucking time, Kevin. Listen, I believe he ain't got no insurance over there either. He said he beat cancer because he had family members that passed from it. Child, that nigga's a whole liar. She said, I got to get off this live because I pissed on my husband. Oh, damn, Gloria. Oh, shit. She said she pissed on her husband. That baby need early intervention. I consider that child neglected. That baby not getting service he need. Child, they got the little 4-year-old playing with the damn baby. They don't want to work. She said, well, hell, in that case, I beat cancer too. Oh, Lord, so I'm not dating no broke and crying nigga, never, ever. Me neither, Glenn. You think I'd be on the ass? She the moderator. Girl, y'all, you got me. See, I never knew this, y'all. This girl over here is the moderator and cracking up, laughing at her damn husband in the other room, baby daddy. Her baby daddy, and she crying, laughing, like, girl, it ain't even that funny. Look, one laugh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How you gonna laugh and then 5 comments later you laughing again? It ain't even that funny. I can hear her now. You so funny and strong. He probably told her. She's talking about you can't make this shit up. Girl, what a children. So she in one room and he in another. She literally laughing at her husband. They acting like this ain't bitch tendencies. Y'all listen.
Spelling number 2. Just imagine leaving out the bathroom and they think you shit, but you gotta explain it to your girl, the girl you invited over, that it wasn't you. Actually, it was your neighbor below you that shit. And shit flies uphill, shit goes up. So you just close the fucking toilet when you flush the toilet. Your shit.
Listen to this listen to this ambassador of HM talking about shit, but he got a nerve to talk about shit when he got his whole stomach removed. And from what I heard they reroute the intestines, you know what I'm saying, to your esophagus. And I heard that, listen, it don't take much for you to have to shit. So, for it's the irony for me that he wants to talk about shit. Anyway, child, let me not even go there, child, anyway. She said, I watched and finished a movie. While y'all still on, I watched and finished a movie. Oh, you did? He's going to be live all night and is, honey. But I'm not, though. I'm not going to be on live all night. If y'all want to go over there and hear him rant, y'all can. But, baby, all I got to say is congratulations, Callie and Sean, because, baby, when I tell y'all done hit a nerve. Thank you, Miss Gloria, for the super chat. She said this one going down in the history book. Thank you, baby. When I tell y'all done hit a nerve, this joker went from H&M ambassador back to the roasting, disgusting person that he is. Child, he was only ambassador for less than 3 hours. He was only ambassador for 3 hours. Okay, an ambassador for 3 hours. Anyway, child. She said, I'm okay. He needs to chill his stank ass out. Oh, look. She said, why Kevin be sounding like Malcolm X? Child. He over there whining. Whining. Look, Vicky 73 over there talking about Mika come to Douglas County. She over there like, look, I want Mika. She want Mika. She in Atlanta too. She want Mika. She want Mika bad, child. She said, I thought he said he wasn't doing that anymore. Of course, Cheryl, he did say that. He did say that, but he said a lot of things. He said that he kept his kids when he was at the White House, too. And they busted him out because he said in another video that the kids were with their mama. Anyway, on another. So anyway, I love y'all, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, and I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me want to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down